Yeah, hard to believe that it is already part 7 of Zero Escape on the PC. I hope you guys enjoy as usual. Let's get started. Oops, yeah, I should plug it. Right, the sound of the PC so it goes through my headset. Okie dokie, let's continue. So I had selected a dead end yesterday. I have to finish watching what happens on that dead end. So just quick reminder that this is where we stand now. And I couldn't go any further here because I didn't have the password to the two-headed lion computer. I turned and saw that only Fi and K were left. Where's Dio? Let me check something real quick. Yeah, okay. He just walked out. I bet he wasn't very happy. If I had chosen Betray, he'd be sitting pretty with 9 DP right now. And I betrayed Luna, unfortunately, on that path. Where is he? Ah, yeah. Ally. But if you'd betrayed her, then you'd have been able to get out of here. Yeah, he wants to keep his promise. That's nice of him. A promise, huh? Were you really sure Kay wouldn't betray you? Spooky greetings to you too, RNG. I've been good. I've been doing great. How about you? That's so. Well, if she had betrayed and yet allied, Dio would have had 9 points, but she wouldn't have, so... As for, Kay, well, I guess he could have betrayed, but she decided to trust, I suppose. We did say, and each one of us left for a different area of the facility. I took the magenta door. Fi went to the yellow door. Doing meh, but at least you can relax for now. Ah, that's good. At least. But no matter how hard I looked, Quark was nowhere to be found. Eventually, I decided to head back to the warehouse. Tenyoji! What's going on? You found Quark? Where was he? Yeah, but that would have been a good information to put into the morphogenetic field so that next time we could have found him sooner, but, well... Did I do something wrong? What's it to you? There was no rebuttal for that. Well, I'm glad you found him. Is he okay? He looks tired. Well, that wasn't me, if that's what you're wondering. Someone who? Why not?
あとはこの施設から脱出すれば万事解決する。
Wait, you make it sound like you can get out right now. Because he has 9.
結果発表を見なかったのか?
He has 9 points.
クオークの現在の BP は
9.
そういうことじゃ。
So you're gonna have him pull the lever and open the number 9 door?
じゃがこの通りクオ
But what about you? You've only got 4 BP. Even if you can get the door open, you'll...
もしかして君たちのうちの誰かはこう考えるかもしれない。なんだ。だったら自分の BP が8以下だったとしても、9以上の誰かが扉を開いてる間に素早くその向こう側へと駆け込めばいいじゃねえか。でもそれはできないんださ。なぜならそんなことをしたら。
知っておるわ、そんなことぐらい。じゃがわしはクオークさえ
He's gonna sacrifice himself.
それだけで構わんのじゃ。
My guard was down. I barely even saw him move. It wasn't until pain exploded in my stomach that I realized Tenmyoji had kicked me. I let out a strange sort of wheeze and collapsed to the floor. Blinking against the pain, I managed to find Tenmyoji again. He'd maneuvered Korg up to the number 9 door. Stop, Tenmyoji! Moving made me retch, and before I could recover and call out again, he'd done it. Tenmyoji's hand pressed Korg's against the lever. He looked back at me over his shoulder.
Sigma. まだ扉は開ききってはおらんが、失礼させてもらうぞ。
Tenmyoji, don't be an idiot. If you go through there, you'll...
知っておると言っておろうが。じゃがわしはどうしてもこいつのそばにいてやらねばならんのじゃよ。眠ってるこいつをゲートの向こうへと放り込んで、はいさようならというわけにはいかんからな。
Then stay here.
それもできん。
Why not?
この施設の中には殺人鬼がおるからじゃ。クオークをこんな危険な場所に留めておくわけには。
9の扉が開放されました。9の扉閉鎖まで残り9秒です。
ではな。
Tenmyoji, wait! Don't do this! Tenmyoji! Tenmyoji!
9の扉を閉鎖しました。これにてノナリーゲームは終了となります。お疲れ様でした。なお、ゲームの終了に伴い、施設内にある9の扉以外のすべての扉は開放されます。
Escape is not possible.
どうぞごゆっくりとお過ごしください。
Please enjoy your stay.
残りの余生をこの施設の中で
Your stay forever. That was how it ended. Had Tenmyoji died, had Quark escaped, I didn't know. I laid my hand gently against my aching stomach and stared up at the ceiling. Faint, approaching footsteps echoed through the warehouse. One of them was a killer. Whatever. It didn't matter anymore. I was never going to see the outside world again. Perhaps it would be better if I just let them kill me. I lay back and closed my eyes. Game over. Well, yeah, but I knew where I was going with this one, so no surprise there. Anyway. Let's see. Well, let's go back here. And instead of picking the green door, let's pick another one. I swallowed. Alice and I will go through. Alice, Luna, the green door. But that's what I chose last time. Okay, hold on. I was a bit too quick. But I can't. I can't get through the red door apparently. Yeah, I already tried last time. Let's pick the blue one then. Alice, Kay, the blue door.
わかったわ。
急ぎましょう。
We took off toward the door at a run. I glanced back over my shoulder to see the others heading for their respective doors. Fi, Dio, and Clover were headed toward the green door, while Tenmyoji carried Quark toward the red door, followed by Luna.
2、1、0カラードドア閉鎖。
Wait, 3 doors?
すべてロックされているようですね。
まさか行き止まりってこと？
What's that thing over there?
9の扉の横にあったのと似てるみたいだけど。
そのレバー下げられますか？
Only one way to find out.
あら、あっさり開いたじゃない。
It only opened the door on the right, though.
ここに入れということでしょうか。
How do we get the other doors to open?
他に操作できそうな装置は見当たりませんし。
とりあえず進める方に進んでみればいいじゃない。
そうですね。ここにいても仕方ありません。
Forward it is then. Or right, I guess. What is this place?
娯楽室だそうよ。見なかった？扉にプレートがついてたでしょ。レクリエーションルーム、そう書いてあったわ。
Yeah, recreation room, yeah.
娯楽。
Short for recreation, one might assume.
なんとも皮肉な。
How ironic.
今の我々の状況からすると程遠い存在だ。
Okay, the pool and darts I get, but what's with all the suits of armor? Seems kind of weird.
それを言うなら、そこの遊具の方がいいよよ。
What, the ride?
これは乗り物ですか？
そうよ。コインを入れると動く遊具。あなたも子供の頃に乗ったことがあるんじゃない？
記憶はありませんが、あるかもしれませんね。
It's pretty creepy, that's for sure. That one. Does this thing mean there were kids here at
そ
some
ういうんじゃ
point?
なくて、ただのコレクション。趣味だと思うけど。
悪趣味ですね。
So this place has a lounge, some sleeping quarters, and now this rec room. It's like we're on some kind of luxury cruise liner.
そう言われてみれば確かに長期間の滞在を想定している印象がありますね。
Well, considering it has food for like 100 years worth of food or something like that stored away.
医務室もありますから、少しくらいの怪我や病気ならあそこで治療できるでしょうし。
娯楽設備も長期間の滞在で退屈しないようにってこと？
ええ、閉鎖的な環境には必要な設備です。
Everything anybody needs to live without leaving. I guess they're planning to keep us here for a while, huh? Well, that's not
同感だ
happening.
わ。さっさと月のカードキーとやらを見つけて外に出ましょう。
あそこに扉がありますよ。
Well, that's the exit. No good. Won't open. Looks like it's locked up tight.
ということは、この部屋に月のカードキーが隠されているということになりそうですね。
Right then, let's find them. Here we go again. Okay, the pool table is missing a bit of the cloth, I guess. Pool table, huh? Looks like it looks as though a piece of the felt has been torn off. Some of the felt has been torn off. Okay, that's what it's called then. A dart game. An automatic scoreboard, huh? Nice. If we had some darts, we could play a game or two. Does this explain how the darts work? Apparently, I wonder if these are instructions for the dart scoreboard here. Are these the rules darts normally uses? What, it's triple towards the middle, double in the middle, and single on the outside? I think that's more or less how it was supposed to work, yeah. Isn't darts just a way to flirt with girls? I guess some people use it that way, but darts is a legitimate and dignified indoor sport for gentlemen. What? Where you compete to see how many girls you can get? What the hell happened to you? Ah, billiard balls. Are those pool balls? They look rather odd though. Aren't pool balls usually painted a variety of colors? These appear to all be white, although they are numbered. Well, might as well try using them with the table. Hey, the piece of the felt is inside the freezer. Scrap of felt. Huh? I wonder why this is here. Presumably because that was soaked in something. What? Looks like these are all the same thing. Do you think we're supposed to pick the right bottles or something? I hope not. They all look exactly alike to me. Then just take whichever one you want. It says luminol. Then it must be luminol spray. It reacts with certain things such as blood and glows with a very faint bluish white light. It's often used in forensic investigations. Huh. What are we supposed to do with it? Maybe you could spray it on the pool table. The pool table? Why? When I was examining it earlier, I noticed a few areas where it looked like something had been wiped off. If it was blood, then it should react. When we turn off the light. Hold on. Here. Looking at your piece of felt, I see. Yeah, I was thinking about trying to fit it into this bare spot on the pool table. And there. Now to spray this table with luminol. All of the felt is damp now. Well, yeah, I sprayed luminol all over. Shall we check for a reaction then? Reaction? Yes, to see if the luminol has reacted with anything. Turning off the lights should give us the answer. Over there. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. There are 6 letters on the table. Yeah, looks like they were written in something that reacted with the luminol. They appear to be the letters A through F. No pattern that I can see though. Guess I should write this down. So that's on this side. It's C, F, B, A, D, E. Not quite sure yet what it's gonna be good for, but because I haven't played this in a while. It's so dark in here, I'm not even sure what I'm touching. Ah! Okay, what was that noise? I definitely haven't broken anything. You sure? Aye, what are you doing, Alice? Please don't accidentally break something valuable. You're one to talk. I guess it's dangerous to just fumble around in the dark. Oops. What's this supposed to be a picture of? They're those balls from that kids show, right? If you collect 7 of them, then you get a wish. The Dragon Balls. But there's more than twice that here. Oh, then it's a set of billiard balls. Then? Look, I think it's probably a hint. Just grab it and bring it with you. Mm-hmm. It looks like this extension cord is plugged into the ride, but I'm not sure why. What do you mean? It's probably there so the ride can get power. That's not what I mean. There's way too much slack. Doesn't it look like the ride's power cable is long enough without the extension cord? Then let's take the extension cable with us. Don't forget to plug the ride back into the outlet. Yeah. This was connected to the Zero Junior ride. It's got a pretty long cable on it. It's one of those rides like you see in front of a grocery store. It looks like Zero Junior. I get the feeling someone's laughing at us. I don't like it. A jukebox. And it's not plugged in. Ah. Oh, how nostalgic. This is a jukebox. It plays an old form of music media known as a record. With a push of a few buttons, you can listen to your favorite songs. Looks like it's not plugged in. There's an outlet over there, but I don't think the cable is long enough. It won't reach. Doesn't look like it. Guess we can't use the jukebox right now. Wait, Sigma, I think you've got the solution right there. Indeed, you might say extend reach of the jukebox's cable. Now get to it. If I connect this extension cord to the power cable, then plug it into the outlet. The extension cord is connected and plugged in. Unfortunately, it seems that isn't quite enough. I believe we'll need to insert a coin before the machine will operate. What's this? There's a round indentation in here. Perhaps something round goes in it. Like a record or something? Huh. Why won't it open? There's something in there, but we can't take it out of it. Take it out if it won't open. Okay. My god. The steer must have passed halfway through the wall and then gotten stuck. How horrific. It's just a mounted head. It's a decoration. Ah, I did think it had extraordinarily long legs. This guy is holding something. A pool cue. Ah, a pool cue. Why was a suit of armor holding a pool cue? Perhaps it is not an ordinary cue. The butt end is a little weird. It's got an hexagonal hole on the tip. Well, I can't see it here, but I'll take their word for it. Oh well, yeah, the darts are in that thing that's on the wall over there. I guess I should use the balls with the pool table. Maybe you need to drop them into the pockets on the pool table. Place each of the 6 balls into the correct pockets in the following order: A, B, C, D, E, F. Specific balls must go into specific pockets. For instance, ball A would need to go into pocket A and so forth. Drag each ball to the desired pocket and then release the ball to drop it. Yeah, right. Okay. Some of them are the same color though. So A is like purple, I guess. And that would be 4 and 12. yellow. So that's 1 and 9. C was orange. That would be 5 and 13. D is blue. E is green. Oh wait, F is yellow too? Hold on a minute. Okay, so D is blue, E is... D is blue, E is green. E is green, so that's 6, 14. But there's brown balls. I'm not entirely sure. But anyway, number 1 is B. And B is the one in the bottom left. Wait, why did it go that way? Okay, that's not what I expected, but anyway. Number 2 is... D. And D is that one. Or do you need to put them in the order of the letters? Ah, A, B, C. Oh, okay. So A, let's say number 4 into that one. B, let's say number 1 into that one. C, that's orange. That's 5. Goes into that one. Oh no, I had to look at the lines as well. Oh yeah, it's more specific than that. It's a lot more specific. Because you have to look at which ones have the whole color like this one, or those that have the lines. Okay. My bad. My bad. Okay, well, let's cross that out, I suppose. A, B, A, B, C, D, E, and F. I can't tell if there's supposed to be a difference between these two colors, though. But anyway, A is what? Oh yeah, purple. B is yellow, I suppose. Yeah, that would be 9. C is orange, D is blue, E is green. So that one is 13. D is blue, so that would be number 2. E is green, so that would be 6. And F is the yellow one like this. Yeah, so that would be 9. And I guess the other colors never get used, probably. The brown color. And the red color, for that matter. Yeah, because the red one is never used. Anyway. So ball number 4 goes into the top right pocket. Ball number 9 goes into the bottom left pocket. Balls number 13 goes into the top left. D, that's 2, goes into this one. E, that's the bottom right one. It's ball number 6. And then F, that's ball number 9. But wait, I already put it. What gives? Wait, what? I made a mistake. Yeah, it was supposed to be ball number 1 earlier. I have to start again. Okay, 4 top left. 1 bottom left. Okay, now that's correct. 13 top left. D, ball number 2 in the middle right. E, that's the 6 into the bottom right. And F, that's ball number 9. That goes into the middle left. Ha, that was easy. It looks like something came out. You see down here. What is this? Some sort of container, huh? There's something inside. Why don't you take it out? Sounds good. I'll just hang on to this then. Dart tips. Are these chili peppers? Yes, I believe these are the variety known as the Hawk's Claw. Alice, please try some. I'm not eating that. I don't care what kind of claw it is. Are you even looking at them? They are obviously dart tips. I don't know, I'm just not seeing it. They look like peppers to me. Do you know what soft darts are? They use plastic tips instead of metal ones. Well, we still need the darts, though. There's a triangle in the middle of the circular button. I'm not gonna push it. I'm gonna push it. The suit of armor swung the weapon it was holding at the other suit's shield. Is this guy holding a shield with glass on it? Hey, doesn't it look like there's something under the glass? Yeah, hard to tell it is from here, what it is from here though, and we can't get to it as long as it's covered in glass. What I thought maybe, yeah. And now if I could swap the axe with that thing. Guess I'll give him the weapon I got in exchange for whatever he's holding. See the tips pointed. As you may have surmised, it was used primarily as a piercing weapon. And push. Oh, the shield. The glass is broken. We can get at that thing on the shield now, right? Yeah, let's grab it. Allen wrench. An Allen wrench. You know what that is, right? It's like a screwdriver, kind of. It just uses special hexagon holes. What about the red button? Okay. A suit of armor. I don't think I need to mess with it anymore. Okay. What about that screen? Hey Alice, what's the deal with that screen over the pool table? I think it's a scoreboard. There's a large scoreboard hanging from the ceiling above the pool table. I guess I need to put in a coin for the jukebox to work. Should see if I can find some coins. In here, maybe? Oops. It looks like this box is connected to the ride somehow, but why? I can't say for sure, but don't rides often require payment in order to run? Yeah, but I don't see anywhere to stick a coin in. If you looked closely at the lion, there seems to be a slot in the mouth. Alright, that looks like Zero Junior. Well, I still need to... Hey, there's a red button there. I didn't see it before. There's a round indentation inside this frame. I wonder if I'm supposed to put something round in it. This? Ah, no, never mind. But I need a coin for the jukebox as well, don't I? Why don't you hit it? A little damage might make it more flexible. What the hell kind of logic is that? If being locked means it's working correctly, then if it's not working correctly, it won't be locked. Nope, if we break it completely, then we're boned. What an astute observation. Yeah, I'm kinda out of options right now. What was I supposed to do? The ball retrieval slot, there's nothing here. A dartboard, if we had some darts, we could get a game going. Oh wait, maybe if I turn on the lights here and then turn them off here. There are two circles of light like you'd get from a spotlight on the back wall of the stage. It seems the lights are actually coming from the other side of the wall. What? As you can see, the light isn't hitting the armor, which means the spotlights in front of the stage are fakes. There must be some sort of lighting apparatus on the other side of the wall. Rectangular button turns stage lights on off. Circular button activates armor. I don't really think I should run around too much with the lights off. That seems dangerous. Oh, okay. How does that work again? Are you really going to give the pull cue to that suit of armor? I just don't see the point. There's no point to giving the suit of armor a pull cue. No, what I wanted to do was get whatever it's holding. I don't think I need to mess with it anymore. Okay. Yeah, I don't have much. Oh wait, Wasn't there an hexagonal shaped hole in the tip of the Q? Oh. Oh, okay. This is the part of the Q stick that we removed with the Allen wrench. Yeah, I can't get the wrench back out though. Perhaps the wrench is part of it now. If it is, that makes things easier for us. How so? Well, look at it. Doesn't it look like a tubular key? I think we can use this to open the lock. Alright, this tool I've got here should fit the keyhole here. It took a bit of work to make, but yes, the tip does look remarkably similar. Okay, here we go. It opened, then let us take a look inside. You know, I was all excited about finally being rich after we found these in here, but they don't look right. I agree, the markings are strange. I have a feeling they only work on this ride. That seems likely. In any event, we may as well take a few of them. These are the coins we have borrowed from the ride. I don't know if they have any actual value, but they may be useful elsewhere in the room. Oh, were you planning to put a coin in there? Yeah, I figure if I put a coin in here, then maybe it'll start up, right? Okay, I'll just drop a coin and... Okay? Why the hell are you riding it? Look at me go! I can't watch this. There is no God. Hey, Sigma! Alice! He's waving at us now. Alice, what's going on? I'm scared. I'm not watching. This isn't happening. Everything is fine. Huh? What was that? It seems to have taken a picture. Hooray! That was delightful. Now, where is that photograph? Ah, there we are. Excellent. I give this to you as a memento of our time together, Sigma. I don't really... Just holding it makes me feel wrong. No, that's hardly necessary. Ooh, mip-maps. Z9, D1. Well, that's a handsome fellow there, isn't it? I would have very much liked to give these out to the others, but it seems I can't print anymore. Terribly disappointing. Oh, wait, there's something written on the back. Z9, D1. I wonder what that means. If I had to guess, this is probably to get 2 records out of the jukebox, and those records go into those frames on the side of the door. Z9D1. Alright, now it's got some juice. How about you try putting in one of those coins we found? I think that should start it up. Maybe I should pop in one of those coins I found. That's what I'm trying to do. Ah, but I'm not holding the coins. Stupid me. Okay, now to put a coin in here. The buttons... Ah, shh. Guess it's on now. There's a gold record sitting in the jukebox. Now... to use coins again. What? I don't have any more coins? Okay, that used them all up. There's a gold record sitting in the jukebox. Okay. Then you put them in those frames. That should unlock the darts. There we go, looks good. And there we go, looks good. Huh? Did you hear something? Look, the light on the frame in the middle is green now. Guessing that means it might have unlocked. What's this thing? It's a box with darts in it, right? Isn't it? And now we have darts. And we have a box. Well, now that we have darts, there's only two things we can do with them. Either we throw them at the dartboard, or we throw them at the picture of a boss we don't like. Well, I haven't found any pictures of undesirable bosses, or indeed bosses of any kind. Then it looks like we can narrow things down a bit. Now that we've taken the dart shafts out of here, we don't really need this case anymore, do we? Not for holding darts, no, but it's got some markings on it. Yeah, red has to be bigger than blue, and blue has to be bigger than green, I guess. It's got 3 images of darts in targets. One's red, one's blue, and one's green. It says score 91. I wonder what it means. Yeah, from this angle, it looks like I need to use 3 darts. One has to be in the red, one has to be in the blue, and one has to be in the green. The total has to make 91. There are 3 pictures of targets. Yeah, right. Okay. Okay. The darts. Get a score of 91 with 3 darts. Keep in mind, however, the score for each area must have a specific relationship to the other scores. Toss a dart into each area to reach the correct point value. To throw a dart at a particular area, drag and then release the dart on the area where you'd like it to land. I think if I follow the instructions on the box, I get the safe password, the green safe password, and if I try to do it in reverse, like reversing the signs, that gives you the password for the blue, that gives you the blue password for the safe, for the gold file, if I'm not mistaken. Anyway, in the middle, that's a triple. Here, that's a double. And here, it's a single. So the score in the red has to be bigger than... Hold on. Well, one has to be in the red, and it has to be bigger than the one in the blue, and the other one has to be bigger. Hold on. How do I make 91? Let's say, I don't know, 777 maybe? That would be 21 plus... so that would leave 70. Yeah, that's not enough. Oh, but no, it can't be a triple too. Red has to be bigger than blue. And it has to be bigger than green. $21. That's, yeah, 3 times 7 plus... yeah, this is hard. Triple 17. That's 30. That's 51. Yeah, triple 17. That would be 51. So that would leave 40. How do you achieve 40 though? With 2 other darts. With 2 more. 17 and 13, I guess. Actually, that would be perfect. Hold on. And then triple 17. Ah, no, that's 81. Ah! I can't even count right. No, it's 40. I need a total of 40. Triple. No, hold on. Triple 11 plus 7. That would make 40. Triple 11, that's blue. Damn it. R. No, wait. Green. Three times 17. Or 13 plus 27, triple 9. No, triple 9 would be green. That can't be it. Triple 8. No, that's green. That's not gonna work. Triple 11, that would be 33. That would be blue, but then I can't do single 7 because that's not red. Or double something? What double would work? Nah, triple 20, that's way too much. If I was using a calculator, I guess that would be easier. Maybe I could get through this a bit faster. I'm taking a long time, but... yeah, or let's say... like... double 20, that's green. That's 40. I would still be short of 51. That I need to do with a blue and a red. With a blue and a red. single 20, I guess. No, that's not gonna work. Triple 11, that would be 33. Hold on. 91 minus 33 minus 40. Yep, I'm that cheap. And double nine. Would that work? No, because it's blue. Triple six. Triple six, that's red. That would work. Okay, let's try that. Triple six. Triple 11. And double 20. But that's gonna be for the blue password, I think. Ah, no, it's the green password. Because I did it the reverse order from what it said on the box. I think. Didn't I? Looks like you got it. Well done. Look, the screen has changed. Okay, well, yeah, right. I need to get the other one now. Oh, so the instructions on the box are actually for the blue password? I guess. Okay. Well, I have to do to get the other one now. But this time, red has to be the biggest. Blue in the middle and green has to be the smallest. Let's say, what is the biggest I can make with a red? Single 9? Nope. Double 11, that's 22. Triple 6, that's 18. Double 17, maybe. Yeah. $17 times 2, that's 34. Okay, let's try it that way. 34. That's double 17 plus. Then I need a blue one that's smaller. Yeah, if I have to pull it off with a blue one that's smaller than 34 and then a green one that's even smaller than that, that's gonna be tough. That's gonna be tough to pull off that one. But anyway, 91 minus 34, so I need 57. Triple 13. That would be 39. That can't be it. Triple 11. Yeah, triple 11. That would be 33. That could work. Minus 33. Can I make 24 with a green one? 24. That would be triple 8. That could work. Yeah, okay. I've got it. Okay, so double 17, triple 11, and I said triple 8. There we go. Okay. And now I've got that password. Okay, great. That took a while. I'm sorry, but I made it in the end. Now the save. Where's the save? Okay, there it is. Star, moon. Let's read this. Secret. Okay, there we go. Hi, Panda. How's it going? The wound number 1, 4th intercostal left between the 4th and 5th ribs on the upper left chest. Stab wound. Oh yeah, this is a description of the wound on the old woman's chest. And this is the second part, I guess. Long ways on the wound left of the epidermis. Usually this corresponds to the height of the blade. Yeah, whatever. Not to be confused with a coroner. A coroner is a government official who assists law enforcement by investigating the causes of death and dealing with the paperwork and logistics surrounding corpses. It can also be used colloquially to refer to someone who performs these duties, whether or not they are actually employed by the government. An autopsy is a post-mortem surgery that examines the body in detail to determine the cause of death and evaluate any diseases or injuries that might be present. It is also super gross. Luminol mixture. Luminol is an organic compound with the chemical formula C8H7N3O2. When mixed with a hydroxide salt and hydrogen peroxide, it will glow blue when it comes in contact with blood and certain other substances. This property has made it a useful tool in criminal investigations where it can reveal blood stains that have been cleaned up. Keep this in mind next time you're contemplating how to deal with the neighbors listening to death metal at 3 in the morning. At first glance, Kay's bracelet seems different from the others. Specifically, it appears to be attached to his suit. Although the design is slightly different, it is not a part of his suit. The bracelet is attached directly to his wrist, with the face looking out through a hole in his armor. Just like the other bracelets, it will only come off when he escapes or when his heart stops beating. A memory condition where the sufferer retains knowledge. What? A generalized amnesia. Okay. Knowledge such as a language, social common sense, and so on, but memories of their own past and personality disappear. Its cause is usually psychological, but in rare cases it can be caused by serious head trauma. Kay suggested that an extremely painful breakup might have been the cause of his condition, but generalized amnesia usually requires a much more powerful trigger than breaking up with someone. In fact, the painful breakup often has the opposite effect. You want desperately to forget, but find that to be impossible, which leads to all sorts of other mental disorders, or so the person sitting behind me says. Okay, whoops. Oh! You can do that? Hey! Oh, so you can look up and or down. Okay. Password. Star moon. Okay. Alright, it opened. Now, shall we collect our spoils? First, a map. It says floor B. The one I found in the lounge said floor A. Then that must mean floor A is the top floor. We rode the elevator down to get to this floor after all. Yeah, makes sense. Okay, moving on. Next we got... some key cards. They have an image of the moon on them. That must mean these are what the announcer was talking about. The moon keys. We've got 2 of them, just like with the sun keys. Alright, Kay, you take one. Why? You're a solo. Alice and I will take the other one. Ah, yes, of course. Thank you. And the last prize, let's see here, a key. This must be for the exit. Now we can leave. What are we waiting for then? Damn it, mosquito. I hope I don't get bitten this night. Whatever, I'd rather forget any of this ever happened. 3, 2, 1.
ここは
What is this place? A warehouse?
ねえ見て、あそこ。
Those doors are white.
行ってみましょう。
Are these chromatic doors too?
でも3つとも同じ色よ。
Well, this one's locked.
こっちも開かないわ。
No luck here.
このロックの装置を見る限り、やっぱり CD って考えるのが自然かしら。
So these will be the next doors to open. We should go to let the others
そ
know.
うね。
Alice and I turned to go, but Kay stayed put. Is something wrong?
なんだか以前この倉庫を見たことがあるような気がして。
Wait, you've been here before?
わかりません。似たような場所だったのかも。
だったら A 階の倉庫じゃない？
そうかもしれません。
アンビデックスゲートが開放されました。アンビデックスゲーム投票の締め切りまで残り45分です。
What the hell?
他のチームが AB ゲートを開けてしまったのかも。
まだ私たちが戻ってないのに？
他の人間のことなどどうでもいい。そういうことでは。
Well, you can guess who did that. It's always the same person, so
私たちも急い
yeah. Let's get going, guys.
Sigma.
Where's Tenmyoji's team? Are they not back yet?
私たちが一番だった。
だったら AB ゲートを開けるのはもうちょっと待ちなさいよ。
It wasn't them.
私も止めたんだよ。だけどディオが。
ゲートをいつ開こうと勝負には関係ないんだからいいだろう。
いいわけないでしょ。
ディオさんたちのチームは随分と戻ってくるのが早かった。探索は順調に進んだんですか？
まあな。
Which room did you guys go to?
治療室だ。
Treatment center? How is that different from the infirmary?
治療室には治療用のポッドってやつが置いてあって、まあ百聞は一見にしかず。詳しい。
そういえばディオ、部屋を出るときに何か隠しただろう。
は？何のことだ？
私も見たよ。金庫を開けたとき、中に入ってたものをポケットに。
The gun with the neo stickman in it.
出しなさいよ。
何すんだよ、やめろ。
Clover shoved her hand into Dio's pocket and began to dig around.
確かこのポケットに。
離せよ。
Before Dio could push her away, Clover found what she was looking for.
ほら、やっぱり。
An injection gun? The label on the vial says neo stickman. What's this stuff
わ
for?
かんないけど、この名前どこかで聞いたことがあるような。
返せよ。
I don't think so.
そいつは俺が見つけたんだから俺のものだ。
ちょっと。
With a desperate lunge, Dio managed to grab the gun back from Clover. But before she had a chance to protest... they're finally back.
お前さんたち。
Ah yeah, Quark is gone again, just like last time.
クークを見なかったか。
Quark? Did something happen to him?
赤の扉の先には食料庫があったんですけど。
そこを出て通路をしばらく進んでいったら突然姿が見えなくなってしまって。
行けるところは全て探したんじゃが見つからなくてな。
You think he's lost?
おいおい、そんなのんきな話か？
What?
あのガキも今頃どっかで殺されちまってるかもってことだよ。死体がすでに1体発見されてること忘れたわけじゃないだろ。
Hmm?
バカなことを言うな。
そうですよ。そんな縁起でもないこと言わないでくださ
Why
い。
would he say something like that indeed?
俺は可能性の話をしたまでだ。
Well, even if it is, we should all be looking for him.
頼む。
Yeah, we need his bracelet, if anything. As we began to file out, I saw Alice staring intently into the corner of the warehouse. It seemed strange, but looking for Quark was my priority. I turned and headed toward the magenta door. Quark? Are you in here? Guess not. Damn. Let's try floor B then. Hurry up, game. Yoji's team took the red door. They've probably already searched that area pretty thoroughly then. Maybe I'll try the blue door. Well, that's the door we took. Quark? Where are you? He's not here either. Where the hell did he go?
どうですか？
Nothing. I can't find him anywhere.
そうですか。
What about you? Never mind. If you'd found him, you'd have said out something already.
治療室や B 階の倉庫に行ってみたのですが、クオーク君の姿はどう？
Oh well. Let's head back to the floor hay warehouse.
そうですね。もう誰かが見つけたかもしれませんし。
シグマ、K、どうじゃった？
Sorry, we couldn't find him anywhere.
そうか。
戻ってきているのは天明寺さんとファイさんと。
ああ、他の連中はまだだ。
I'm guessing you guys didn't have any luck either.
残念だけど。
しかし下船な。これだけの人数で探せばすぐに見つかりそうなものだが。
クオーク君は私たちと違って子供です。どこか小さな隙間に潜り込んで出られなくなったのかもしれません。
Well, would we at least be able to hear him calling for help?
確かにそうだよね。
クオーク。
Temyoji's shoulders slumped. He looked old, much older than he had with Winbet. I could see tears glistening at the corners of his eyes. For just a moment, I saw in them all of his pain, fear, and despair, and it felt like someone had put my heart in a vice. Then Dio appeared, and the mood suddenly changed.
おい、誰か来てくれ。
Dio?
みんな早くキャビンに。
What?
とにかく早く。
They? Wait, Luna is dead on that path too? Because he says they. It can't be Quark. He's never in the crew quarters as far as I know. Ah yeah, Luna. Okay. Who killed Luna this time? Because last time it was Clover, that much was obvious. Or at least I think. Or maybe it wasn't Clover last time? Maybe it was Dio? Because if he had the injection gun already last time, there was a roaring in my ears, breathing, heartbeats, but my footsteps sounded muffled as if I was hearing them through layers of cotton. I pressed a shaking hand to Alice's neck. Her skin was still warm, but the only pulse I felt was my own. Looking down, it was clear why. Something had been driven into her chest so far that only the hilt was visible, and the entire front of her body was covered in blood. No one could survive something like that. I forced myself to swallow the stinging lump in my throat and turned toward Luna. Unlike Alice at first glance, she seemed unharmed. As I reached for her neck to check for a pulse, however, I saw a red mark near her jawline. Nearby on the floor sat an injection gun. I already knew what I would find, but pressed my fingers to her neck and waited. Nothing. They're dead.
なんということじゃ。
一体二人に。
あいつが殺したんだ。
Who?
あの AB ルームのババアを殺した犯人だよ。
You're saying this mystery person killed Luna and Alice?
一人を殺害している現場を見られて、口封じにもう一人を殺害したのかもしれん。
あるいは相打ちという可能性も。ルナさんがアリスさんの胸に凶器を突き立て、アリスさんが注射銃をルナさんに。
Or the other way around.
それは考えにくいだろう。見ろ、アリスの死体。着衣の乱れが全くない。揉み合ったとはとても思えん。
では2人は別の場所で殺害され、ここに運び込まれたというのはどうじゃ？
いえ、もしもそうならば、ここにこんなにも大量の血が残っているはずは。
確かにそれもそうじゃな。
何にせよ、今の時点では手がかりがなさすぎて、私たちはクオークを探すために単独行動をしていた。誰にでも犯行の機会はあったはず。
You mean the killer is one of us?
この施設の中に私たち以外の人間がいると思うのか？
やはりゼロ
Well,
ボスがローバとこの二人を殺害したのでしょうか。
冗談じゃないぜ。こんなところもう1秒だっていられるか。
騒いでも仕方がないじゃろう。
殺人犯がこの中にいるんだぞ。落ち着いてる方がおかしいだろ。
さも自分は犯人ではないという口ぶりだが、一番怪しいのはディオ。
なんだと？
みんなが英会の倉庫に集まったのを見計らってアリスとルナを殺害。それから第一発見者のふりをして。
俺がやったっていうのかよ。
可能性の話だ。人事だと思わないことだな。
I think I'd get worked up about it, even if I didn't do it.
の締め切りまで残り10分です。プレイヤーは速やかに投票を済ませてください。所定の時刻までに投票を行わなかった場合。
Let me have a look here. Yeah, okay. I just wanted to make sure what options are I can pick after this. If no vote is recorded before the deadline is
未投
passed.
票者の選択は協力に設定されます。
So if you don't vote, your choice is set to ally. I guess that means Luna's vote will be ally for this
そういう
round.
ことですね。もしかしたらそれが犯人の狙いでは。
It is also quite possible. Who is he up against again? Wasn't it Dio and Fi against Luna? I can't remember. They killed Alice and Luna for that? Who would Luna's opponent be?
わしとクオークじゃ。
No, that can't be then.
チームの中の一人は行方不明、一人は死亡か。
Nah, that wasn't the motive then, because he wouldn't have killed Luna for that reason.
このジジイが一番怪しいじゃねえか。
なんじゃと？
AB ゲームを都合よく進めるために殺したんじゃねえのか。
バカなことを言うな。だったらアリスのことはどうなるんじゃ。アリスの対戦相手は K じゃろ
う。私の場合は当てはまりませんよ。アリスさんがいなくてもペアのシグマさんが投票できますから。
だからルナが死んだんじゃないのか。本来であればシグマを殺すつもりだったところが手違いでルナを。
それを言われては何とも返す言葉がありませんね。憶測でなら何とでも推理できますよ。
Well, we should probably head back to the warehouse.
お二人のバングルを持っていきましょう。
Huh? Do they really matter anymore?
バングルがなければこの先の CD が開けられません。
Yeah.
こんな時によくそんな冷静でいられるな。やっぱりお前がやったんじゃねえのか。
キリがありませんね。次は何ですか。仮面をかぶってるから犯人だですか。
なんだと。バカにしてんのか。
Knock it off. Is there really any point to arguing about this?
同感だ。時間ばかりが過ぎていくぞ。
失礼しました。では倉庫に戻りましょう。
Thought someone called for me.
アリス。やだ。私は行かない。
Ah, great. Yeah, stay there. Don't vote.
アリスのそばにいる。
Clover.
四つ葉が投票しなければディオが脱出してしまうかもしれないんだぞ。現在のディオの BP は6だ。四つ葉が投票を棄権すれば自動的に協力が選ばれる。ディオは当然裏切りを選ぼうとするだろう。そうなれば 6+3 で9。脱出することができる。もちろんディオのペアである私は協力を選ぶつもりでいる。しかしディオだってバカじゃない。何とかして私を妨害しようとするはずだ。
ディオが急に。
どうするんだ。
Yeah, you gonna be a whiny little brat again?
容疑者の一人が逃げてしまうかもしれないんだぞ。
分かったよ。投票急になんて絶対させない。
Ha!
よし、では行こう。
アンビデックスゲ
5
ーム
minutes remain.
投票の締め切りまで残
残り
り
5
5
分
分
で
です。
す。I took a deep breath and unlocked the AB room. No matter how hard I looked for answers, all I found were more questions. Who had killed Alice and Luna? Where was Quark? I wasn't in any kind of mood to play along with Zero's ridiculous games, but at this point I didn't really have a choice. I heaved a silent sigh and started toward the entrance to my AB room.
シグマさん、一緒に協力を出しませんか。シグマさんの現在の BP は5。このラウンドでお互いに協力を出せば2点が加算されて7点になります。そして次回もまた対戦相手と共に協力を出し合えば、逆にシグマさんが今回裏切りを選んで3点が加算されたとしても合計値は8。つまりいずれにせよ次回の AB ゲームでしか9点であるならば、ここはお互いに歩み寄って。
True, but how many points do you have?
私
As I recall, you and Clover chose Betray in the first AB game. That means you should have 6 BP right now. If you betray me and get another 3, you could get all the way to 9 this round.
それはそうですが、私は何もいち早く脱出したいわけではありません。
But you picked Betray in the first round, didn't
あれ
you?
はあくまでも念のためです。3点の状態で2点を引かれたらなんとも心もとないでしょ。その点今は気が楽なものです。
Why wouldn't you want to get out of here as soon as you possibly could?
もちろん私もここから出たいとは思っています。ただいち早くとは考えていないだけです。
Well, for one thing, he's still stuck inside that armor, and the key to opening the armor is probably not on the outside. It's probably still somewhere in the facility. Is that it?
なんでって私が脱出したら 残された皆さんは
Ah.
永久に出られなくなってしまうのですよ。
So that's his excuse. Huh? What are you talking about?
ゼロが言っていたではありませんか。
Q の扉はたった一度だけしか開放できないんだぞ。ひとたび閉まったが最後、二度と開くことはできないので、その時は覚悟するように。なんだろうさ。
Q の扉は一度しか開けない。
So if someone opens it and escapes...
気づいていなかったんですか。余計なことを言いましたかね。
Hey, don't tell me you're planning to just leave us all in the lurch and take off by yourself.
するわけないでしょう。それに落ち着いて考えてみてください。もしも私が9点になったとして、皆さんは私をすんなりと脱出させてくれますか。
Well, with your armor and you being a big guy and all, I don't think there's much that anyone could do about it.
自分たちが永久に取り残されるのに。
Well, no, of course, we'd stop you.
でしょう。ならば私は波風立てず皆さんと一緒に脱出する道を選びますよ。
投票の締め切りまで残り1分です。
そろそろ時間のようです。それではよろしくお願いします。
Yeah, of course. You too. Alright, let's trust him
投票の
then.
締め切りまで残り30秒です。
Kay had made a compelling argument, but I still had to make my choice. Would he really choose to ally? If I chose ally and he chose betrayed, have 9 points and I'd have 2. Still, even if he did have 9 points, he might not try to escape right away. The question was, how much could I trust him? How much trust could I give a man whose face I'd never seen?
アンビデックスゲーム投票の締め切りまで残り10秒です。9、8、7、6、5、4、3、2、1。アンビデックスゲーム第2ラウンド終了。結果は倉庫内のディスプレイに表示されます。お疲れ様でした。アンビデックスゲートを開放します。
Let's see the
アン
results.
ビデックスゲーム第2ラウンドの結果を発表します。
You better not have betrayed me, Kay.
一度画面にご注目ください。
No surprise there. Ha! Ha! Son of a bitch. So Quark has enough points and Kay has enough points too.
結果は以上のように確定しました。各自バングルの数字をご確認ください。
What?
やはりシグマさんは協力を選んだのですね。
You tricked
すみ
me!
ません。
おいふざけんなよシグマ。お前のせいで K が9点になっちまったじゃねえか。
But he's not going to just leave us.
信じていただいたところ申し訳ありませんが、私は先に脱出します。
What? Before we could react, Kay slipped past us with speed and agility that belied his size. In the blink of an eye, he was standing in front of the number 9 door.
K この野郎待ちやがれ。
He didn't give any sign that he'd heard Dio, just grabbed the lever and pulled it down. Ha!
9の扉が
9の扉が開放されました。9の の扉閉鎖まで残り9秒です。
Why did you do it? I trusted you, Kay.
すでにこの建物の中では2人。これ以上この場に留まっていては私の身が危険だ。
Well, okay, it's true that in an alternate timeline, you died with an axe through your back that pierced through your armor. Yeah, so I guess you're not invincible, but still, you don't risk nearly as much as the others, I should think. Wait, no! Ah, shit! How did I even trigger that thing? I pressed the button and then all of a sudden it was skipping at fast speed. The answer is obvious. Yeah, blah blah blah. If I remain and place myself in greater danger, a simple decision really, I'm sure you would have done. God damn it, Kay! I apologize. I do intend to contact the police as soon as I have escaped. Now then. Kay, wait! He didn't even turn around. The number 9 door is closed. This ends an ordinary game. As the game is over, please enjoy your stay. And with that, he's gone. Damn it, this is all your fault, Sigma! There's no point to blaming him now. Yeah, it's not like we can open that door again. Urgh, damn it! No, this isn't right. This can't be right. We stood there in silence, staring at the door. Okay. The only exit to the outside world now closed forever. Our only chance of escape now was to hope Kay would keep his word and contact the police. Alice, Luna, the old woman who had killed them, and where had Quark gone? There were questions we still hadn't answered, but we had plenty of time now. Perhaps we still would. Game over. Let's save. Okay, there we go. And then return. And pick Betray then, I guess. If you want to continue. Oh, if you press the Alt-GR key on the keyboard, then it switches between the different skip modes. Oh, that's good to know, because next time if I want to use that, then I will just press the key instead of picking the option from the menu. Yeah, right. Does he betray me this time then? Or is it gonna be Li, like with Tenmyoji? Betray, betray. Betray Li, no surprise there. Yeah, he would have betrayed me here too. So I guess I was right. Everyone has betrayed everyone. Well, except Luna, because she was dead, so she couldn't betray anyone. So you big betray. Leading to a draw, it would seem. You don't feel bad about it or anything? I could ask the same of you. Okay, yeah, I guess that's fair. If I had, then you'd have 9 PP right now, wouldn't you? Nice try, but I'm not gonna let you get out of here that easily. That's hard to believe. Yeah, well, I considered that. Didn't seem likely. Well... Says the guy who told me to trust him so he could betray me. The honesty is refreshing, but that's really not the brightest move.
協力を選んでくれれば俺は9点になったっていうのによ。
協力なんて選ぶわけないでしょ。
ディオが9になるかもしれない状況で四つ葉が協力を選ぶと考えるのが、まず
頭悪いんじゃない？
ち生意気な奴らだ。
So you chose betray.
当然じゃ。ルナのバングルはもう外れている。仮に BP が減って0以下になったとしてもペナルティが課せられることはないからな。
おかげでクオーク君の BP が9ですね。
Yeah, Quark could get out if they only knew where he is.
クオークが脱出するのを警戒しとるのか？
まあ彼が脱出してしまったら私
この場にクオークがいなくてさぞホッとしとるのじゃろ。
Wow, wow, nobody's saying
腹
that.
の中では何を考えているか。
Yeah, right.
アンビデックスゲートが閉鎖されました。アンビデックスゲーム第3ラウンドは星の回です。ゲートは星。なおこのカード
We've already heard that.
これ
As many times as we want, blah blah blah.
その
次の CD の先。
次のもう見つかっておるのか。
Yeah, that's right, I forgot to tell you guys. Take a look at the map. There are 3 white doors in the Floorby warehouse.
白の扉か。もしかしたらクオークはその先に。
Yeah, that's true, you can't get through the door if you don't have Quark with you.
B 階の倉庫じゃったな。
Yeah, but you're not going to be able to get through them until they open. Is it still going to be Clover paired with Tenmyoji and Quark? Or, I mean, grouped with them? We've still got more than 80 minutes until that happens.
そんなに
次は白になるように。
それぞれのバングルの色を確認しておいた。
Yeah, it looks like they've been just shoveled around again. Looks like I'm blue solo.
私は紫色のペアだ。
私も同じ紫色
So
の。
whatever happens, I'm going with K and Phi then.
お前と組むということか。ま、ディオよりはマシだな。
なんか言ったか？
ディオは何色なんだ？
俺は緑のソロだ。
Oh no, he's going with them.
おい、なんでため息つくんだよ。
気にするな。
Ah no, okay. So I'm not with K and Phi. What about you two?
わしは水色のペアじゃ。
私も水色のペア。
So I'm not going with them either.
ちなみにアリスさんとルナさんのバングルの色も変わっている。
So what, I go on my own?
二人とも黄色のペアですね。
Then what color is
赤の
Quark?
ソロだろ。
Red solo.
白の扉を開けるには赤、青、緑の3色が
If I'm a
必要
blue
だ。
solo, then yeah, I have to go with the yellow pair normally. So what, I'm on my own? With the bracelets of the 2 dead girls? But solos can't group
だ
together,
から
right?
ペア版が紫色、黄色、水色になっているんじゃないか。紫色は赤と青の合成色で、黄色は赤と緑の、水色は青と緑の合成色だ。したがって紫色と緑の組み合わせで白の扉に入ることが。
Yeah, yeah, I get it, I get it. I see.
さてと、時間になったら B 階の倉庫に行けばいいんだろ。あとは好きにさせてもらうぜ。
Wherever do you think you're going? Yeah, where do you think you're going?
ここじゃない、どっかだよ。殺人犯と一緒にいるなんてごめんだからな。
往々にしてそういうやつが次の犠牲者になるものだ。
なんだと？
あるいはそういうやつこそが殺人犯というパターンも。
俺が殺したとでも言うつもりか？
少なくとも一番疑わしく見えることだけは確かじゃな。
ふざけんなよ、クソじじい。
Hey, knock it off. We don't actually know one of us is the killer, do we?
しかし本物のゼロ。ゼロボスは間違いなくこの中にいるはずです。そして今のところ 殺人犯とゼロボスがイコールである可能性は非常に高いと言わざるを得ません。
Then why did he kill Alice and Luna now? If Zero Senior wanted any of us dead, he could have done it way before this. While we were, I don't know, unconscious for instance. What's the point of setting up this whole game just to kill off two of your participants halfway
だ
through?
としたらわしら以外の全く別の殺人犯がこの施設の中にいるというのか？
It's possible. I think it might be a good idea for us to all look for the killer.
確かにここでじっとしていても何も始まりません。
そうじゃな。わしもクオークを探さなければ。
探すなら二人組になるのがいいだろう。
How are we going to pair up then?
俺はケイとは組まないぜ。二人っきりになった途端にぐさっとやられちまったらかなわんからな。
だったら私だってディオだけは嫌。
わしもディオはごめんじゃな。
You don't get to choose anyway.
では非常に不本意ではあるが私がディオを引き取ろう。
なんだその言い草。
一番揉めないであろう人選だと思っただけだ。それにどっちにしろ次の探索ではどうしたってディオとチームを組まざるを得ないわけだしな。だったら今組んだって同じだろ。
でしたら私はシグマさんと組みましょ
Oh yeah.
う。嫌ですか？
No, I guess you're okay.
そうなるとわしは四つ葉と組むということじゃな。
そうみたいだね。
Looks like we're all set.
では私たちは A 階の水色の扉から B 階の青の扉の先を調べる。
わしらは紫色の扉から赤の扉を調べよう。
That leaves us with the yellow and green doors then. Once we're all done, let's meet in the floor B warehouse, alright?
わかった。
それではまた後でな。
Infirmary. There's no one in the infirmary. No Quark and no killer, at least as far as I can see.
誰もというわけではありませんよ。
Yet the old woman.
ここに例の老婆がいます。
Oh yeah. She was lying silently on the bed furthest away from us. If it weren't for the bloodstains on her chest and arm, her peaceful expression would have fooled most people into thinking she was just asleep. The blood had dried and darkened and now looked like any other stain. That was when I noticed it. Huh? Wait a minute, look at her wrist.
一部分だけやけに綺麗ですね。
Yeah, for some reason there's no blood on this
何
part.
か手首につけていたのでしょうか。
Like a bracelet.
腕時計とか。
A watch?
ええ、それが殺された後に奪われてしまった。だから腕時計をはめていた部分にだけ。
A watch, huh? I don't know, it just looks like it was kinda white for a watch. Aren't women's watches usually thinner?
確かにそうですね。
Well, the bracelet anyway, of the watch.
だとしたら腕輪でしょうか。
Oh, do you need it to be spelled out for you? Jewelry? You mean like a bracelet or some... Of course! Why didn't I see it sooner? This is the same size and shape as our bracelets. Look, it's exactly the same width.
ということは
She was wearing a bracelet when she was killed. She was a participant just like us.
この老婆がノナリーゲームの。
Kay, is something wrong?
いえ。ところで犯人は奪ったバングルをどこに隠したので
He
しょう。
didn't hide it, he's wearing it right now. One of the participants is not supposed to be part of the Nonari game.
この施設の中は抜け道を探すときにみんなで探索しています。しかし私はそれを見かけてはいませんし、他の方々からも見つけたという報告はありませんでした。
Then that means they've been holding onto it this whole time. They've probably still got it.
その可能性が高いでしょうね。
No, wait. If they'd been carrying it around, the sensors in the chromatic doors would have picked it up. Without the right combination of bracelets, the secondary door would never have
だ
opened.
としたら 犯人は老婆のバングルを所持した上で正式な組み合わせとしても認証されたということになります。
What are you saying?
犯人は奪ったバングルを手首にはめていた。
It's the only explanation that works.
そしておそらく今でもそれをはめ続けている。そういうことではないかと。
So the killer is running around with the old woman's bracelet. And you're telling me they're probably wearing it?
そうです。心臓が止まればバングルは外れるようになっている。確かゼロウサギはそのようなことを言っていたかと思います。ですから犯人は老婆を殺害後自動的に外れたそのバングルを拾い上げ
Why?
ノナリーゲームに参加するため。
What?
もともと犯人はこのゲームの参加者として予定されてい
There
た
you
人物では
go.
なかった
That's the
のかもしれません。
explanation.
しかしその人物は何らかの理由からどうしてもゲームに参加しなければならなかった。そこでプレイヤーのうちの一人である老婆を殺害し
Possibly because it was the only way that they could get out. If they participated in the Nunari game. Because otherwise they would have been locked inside forever. Like the rest of us. But why would someone do that?
わかりません。なぜ犯人はゲームに参加する必要があったのか。そうすることによってその人物は何をしようとしているのか現段階では何とも。
That's interesting.
どうかしましたか？
Well, there's blood all over the old lady's arm, except for right here. Since that's where the bracelet was, then the bracelet the killer stole should have blood on it.
ですね。
But none of us is wearing a bloody bracelet.
そんなことを言うまでもないではありませんか。犯人はもちろん拭き取ったのですよ。
Luminol!
バングルについた血を。
So you're saying they cleaned it?
何か気になることでも？
Kay! I know how we can identify the killer. We just need some of that luminol. It doesn't matter how well they cleaned it, there should be some traces of blood left.
なるほど。確かにその手がありましたね。では早速ですが、皆さんに娯楽室に集まっていただくことにしましょう。ルミノール試薬があったのはあの部屋ですから。
Yeah. First, we need to finish looking for Quark, though. We've still got the infirmary and everything beyond the green door. Once we're done with that, we can head back to floor B and meet up with everyone else.
わかりました。そうしましょう。
Whoop. Hold on. Because I was fast forwarding, but I missed a few lines of dialogue. There's 3 doors here too, the same as what we found on the other side of the blue door, but... It looks like 2 of them are already unlocked.
確かに正面の扉と右側の扉がオープンになっていますね。構造が違うのでしょうか。
Whatever. Let's take the door on the right first. Golem Bay. Oh, yeah, okay. On this path, I've also already been there before, right? No? No, it was on the other path. It was behind the green door. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. So I haven't been down that route on this one. What's this room?
作業台のようなものがありますが。
Maybe, but what sort of work? Well, we're here to find Quark, not look at the workbench. You go check out the far end, alright? Nothing. He's not here either. Hey, Kay, how's it going over there? Kay, can you hear me? Kay was bent over with his back to me, peering underneath the thing that looked like a workbench. Hey, the robot isn't there anymore. What the heck? The golem that was here before. Well, in the other timeline anyway. I walked toward him as I spoke. Hey man, what's going on here? He found the key to his helmet, maybe. I bent down and saw he was staring at something that appeared to be a safe. It's empty. Was there something in there before? Are you lying? Was it? Then what are you doing staring into an empty safe? Wouldn't that have been the team that went through the green door? I think that was Dio, Fi, and Clover. Oh yeah, that's true, yeah. You said that they had been to the treatment center. It is weird indeed. Yeah, so maybe the safe was already opened when he arrived then. Well, there's no point thinking about it. We should get back. Yep, let's get moving then. The treatment center. Could Quark be inside one of the pods? And be frozen? So this is a treatment center, huh? Don't you think that's kind of strange? Until now, all the chromatic doors have led to a single room each, so why are there two rooms on the other side of the green door? We can talk to the others later, I guess, and see if they know anything. Kay and I split up and began to look for places where Quark might have hidden, or small holes he might have escaped through. The pods! Look inside the pods. Yes, yes, go that way, yeah. Huh? What are these? The window's all covered with frost on the inside. I can't see in. Yes, might as well. Have at it. Is Quark inside? Quark? No. Oh no. His bracelet, it's... Oh god. What? I quickly pressed a finger to Quark's wrist. It was faint, but his heartbeat was there. He's alive! He's alive! I laughed out loud and grabbed Kay in a bear hug, or at least as much of one as I could manage. He patted me on the back and shared what I thought might have been a relieved chuckle. But if he's still alive, why is his bracelet off? Zero Jr. said it would only come off when you died. That's because they tried here what they couldn't try in a different timeline, which was to freeze him up so that his heart rate would stop completely, and so the bracelet would believe that he is dead and detach itself. What? Why? No, that's not what happened. Yeah, it's what I said that happened. Because in a different timeline they already tried, but then the pod would not work for some reason. Because maybe Zero Jr. had, like, locked it out or something like that. Then maybe Zero Sr. brought Quark here and put him in this pod thing too. Well, even if he did, we don't have any way to know why. He's sick? What has he got? Ask the computer, maybe. Yeah, I bet. Do you think you can carry him, or... What if he really has something Yeah, it's probably best to leave him in there.
先ほども申し上げましたように、クオーク君は今、
Mm.
何らかの病を患っている可能性、もしもそうだとしたら、ポットの外に出すのは危険です。彼は今、治療中なのですから。
Oh.
さあ、ポットのカバーを閉じますよ。いいですね。
Well, he's been fine so far, so yeah, sure. Wait, I just thought of something. Are you sure he's going to be alright?
と言いますと、
Well, what happens if he wakes up? Can you open that thing on his own?
大丈夫ですよ。内側にカバーを開閉するためのレバーが取り付けられていました。ですから、外からロックをかけない限りは。
But if someone locks him in, he's screwed.
そうなりますね。しかし、ほら、ロックはかけていませんから、ご安心を。さあ、とにかく B 階の倉庫へ向かいましょう。他の皆さんはもう到着しているかもしれません。
Right, yeah. Okay, let's go. Oh yeah, they're on floor B, yeah. Are the others here or not?
遅えぞお前ら。
一人で先に来て休んでたくせによく言うよな。
This is it?
ああ、四つ葉と天明寺はまだ来ていない。
それで
Yeah, we sure
い
did.
ろいろ何を見つけたんだ。
I explained to them how we'd found Quark in the treatment center.
そうか。
But still, without this bracelet, you can't go through the colored doors with him. So it's good to know that he's alright, but that doesn't solve the problem.
それはよかった。
たく心配させやがって。
ですが、
ですが、
完全に安心できるという状態でもなさそう。
どういうことだ。
クオーク君は何かの病気にかかっているかもしれないです。それで治療用ポットの中に。
大丈夫なのか。
Yeah,
多分
probably.
ってお前。
ま、いいじゃねえか。生きてただけめっけもんだろ。
それはどういう意味ですか。ディオス。
殺されてなかっただけ良かっただろ。そういう意味だよ。
相変わらず口の減らない人ですね。
どうもありがとさん。
それで見つけたというのはクオークのことだけか。
Well, his bracelet is gone, and also I would like everyone to gather in the rec room if you please.
さっきはいろいろと言っていたが。
Yeah, I'll explain that after Tenmyoji and Clover get back. There's something I wanted to ask you about first, though. When you went through the green door, did you search two different
二
rooms?
つ。
いや、治療室だけだが。
I see. Then what was the other
あの
one?
扉というのは。
You know where there's that intersection with the three doors? Well, when Kay and I went there, two of the doors were unlocked. You guys unlocked the one that went to the treatment center when you went through the green door. But the other one...
誰が開いたのでしょう。
俺たちじゃないぜ。さっきも言った通り、俺たちが開いたのは治療室の扉だけだ
Yeah,
からな。
he said flat out in Japanese that it wasn't us. Watashi janai, he said. Watashi tachi janai. I told you we only opened the one that went to the treatment center.
ということはゼロボスか。
I don't know.
ところでそのもう一枚の扉の方にも
We did.
中には何が。
Nothing
何かを整
really.
備するための部屋のようでしたが。
たく、わけがわからねえな。そのもう一枚の扉を開いたやつは一体何がしたかったんだ。
Who knows?
それにしても天明寺さんと四つ葉さん遅いですね。探しに行きましょうか。
No, there's something I want to check first.
調べて。
起きたいこと？
Are they going to the rec room? Ah, yes.
ここは
娯楽室だな。さっきクオークを捜索してた時に。
だがどうしてこんなところに？
さっきは調べておきたいことがあるとか言ってたが。
I said nothing and instead made my way over toward the cabinet. Inside was the luminol. I reached in and pulled it out, then headed to the light switch and flipped it. The room went dark and I headed back to where the others were still standing.
おいおいなんだよ怪談話でも追っ始めようってのか
Why, you scared of ghosts?
冗談だろ
Then show me how brave you are. Stick out your bracelet. You two fight, please. Yeah, I want to see the underside of them.
内側って
I mean the side on the bottom. The side that doesn't have the display on it. Come on, you really gonna make me explain this?
そんなことは分かっ一体お前何をたぐら
Just do it. It's not hard.
私も
No, you're fine, Kate. Your bracelet is a little different from ours. But I'll join in just to make it fair. There was a brief moment of hesitation before Dio and Fi stuck out their arms. I held out mine as well. I held mine out as well, wrist pointed upward.
これでいいか
Yeah, just hold it like that for a moment. As fast as I could, I pulled the luminol from my pocket and sprayed it across all three of our wrists.
詰めて何しやがんだてめえ
Dio jerked his arm back with a shout. Don't see anything glowing. Fi's bracelet is clean. So is mine, of course.
残るはディオさんだけ
待て反応って一体
I'll explain in a minute. Just show me your bracelet. Is something wrong? Just show it to me. Come on, Dio, we don't have time for this.
なんでそんなことをしなきゃならない
Because I'm trying to prove your innocence.
そんなもん証明する必要なんてない反応だかなんだか知らねえがそんなもんを見るまでもなく俺は
Then just show me your arm.
嫌だねこんな茶碗に付き合ってられるかよ
Ha! As he spoke, Dio made a break for the exit. He didn't get
そ
far.
うはさせませんよディオさん
Just knock him out cold with your iron fists. He spun around toward the other exit. Stop him!
なんだかよくわからんが了解だ
All three of us leapt at Dio. I knew it. His bracelet's glowing. Then that means...
離せ離せこの野郎
Dio, you killed the old lady.
違う誤解だこれは何かの間違いだくそ
なあどういうことなんだシグマ詳しく説明してくれ
As quickly as I could, I explained to Fi what Kay and I had noticed on the old woman's wrist.
つまり血液の付着したバングルをはめている人物こそが
Well, they would have had
ローバ
to
を殺した犯
pick
人
the bracelet off of her dead body to participate in the Nunari game. At least. But you can safely assume that the person who did that also killed her. Yeah, exactly. Even if they'd wiped it off, I figured the luminol would still react to the blood. Looks like I was right. We've got you, Dio. You might as well confess. Well? In a different timeline, Kay figured that out by himself. But that's because Sigma didn't go through the door to the rec room in that other timeline. That's the timeline where you find Dio and Kay both dead in that room. And his bracelet is also glowing in that timeline.
ああそうだよ認めてやるよ俺があのババアを殺してバングルを奪ったんだ
Why?
まさかお前が
違うある目的のためにそうしろと命令されたんだ
To do what?
命令したのは誰なんです
そいつは死んでも言えねえな
So your orders were more important than Alice and Luna's lives.
おい勘違いすんなよ俺はババアを殺した件については認めるが他は知らねえアリスとルナをやったのは別の誰かだ
I'm not entirely sure about that. Although, it's always hard to tell. That wasn't you.
騙されてはいけませんよこんな奴の言うことを信用できるわけがない
本当だって信じてくれ
仮に信じたとしても危険人物であることに変わりはない少なくとも人を一人殺しているわけだからな
その通りですどこかに閉じ込めておくべきでしょう野放しにすればまた誰かが死ぬことになるかもしれません
But where would we put him?
鍵をかけられるようなところ。
でしたら治療用のポットはどうでしょう。
Yeah, but you still need his bracelet though.
外側からロックをかけてしまえば。
Oh yeah.
おい待ってくれよ。おとなしくしてるって。
Yeah, I think you're onto something. Okay, let's go with
な
that.
頼むよおい。
Who was he supposed to go through the door with? Oh yeah, it was Fayen. Who again? Who again? Fayen K, actually, I think. We'll let you out when the white doors open. Ah yeah, oh okay, yeah. Someone's going to need your bracelet to open the secondary door.
俺はそんなところには入らねえぞ。離せ離せ。くそ離せって言ってんだろうが。くそやめろやめろやめてくれやめてくれ。うわ
I guess he admitted defeat in the end. Lock.
おい開けろ開けやがるてめえ。
I don't think so.
覚えてろよ貴様ら。ここから出たらただじゃおかないからな。
So, I guess we've figured out who the murderer was. And we found Quark.
四つ葉
But
と
where are
天に
Tenmyoji and
探すだ
Clover? Yeah.
とりあえずこの階の倉庫に戻ってみませんか。もしかしたら2人は。
Good
けだ。行ってみ
points.
よ
Warehouse B. They're still not there. Well, I can go through the doors. That's not a problem, but... Huh. Looks like they aren't back
あるい
yet.
は私たちを探しに行ってしまったのかも。
Oh man, now we've gotta go look for them.
白の扉が開くまで。
50 minutes, well that's still plenty.
それだけあるならまだ焦る必要はないだろう。もう少しここで待ってみないか。行き違いになってもなんだし。
K and I nodded.
ところでシグマ K、 待っている間に一つ聞いておきたいことがあるんだが、クオークのバングルの件についてだ。さっきポットの中のあいつを見たとき、左の手首にバングルははめられていなかった。
Mm-hmm. So where is it indeed?
あれは
How should I
見
know?
つけた時にはすでに外れていたのです。
ではそのありかもわからないと。そう
Pretty
か
much.
そいつは弱ったな。クオークのバングルがなければゲームを続けられなくなってしまう。
What?
CD の第二扉を開くにはバングルは3つ必要だ。それが1つなくなってしまったら。
Oh no. We wouldn't be able to go through the secondary door.
うん。
Who would be pairing up with Quark?
クオーク君のバングルは赤のソロのはずですから、水色のペア版をはめた2名ということになるでしょ
Which is...
四つ葉と天明寺だ。
う。まだお見えになっていない2人ですね。
クオークのバングルは消え、同じチームのペア2名も未だ姿を現さない。
What's going on? Does that mean Clover and Tenmyoji took the bracelet?
2人がお前らよりも先にクオークを見つけていれば、その可能性はあるだろ
Well,
う。
yeah, I guess this is a possibility. Then why aren't they back yet?
白の扉の先に
What? No, that's not possible. The primary doors haven't been opened yet.
もしかしたら何者かが開いたのかも。
How?
方法はわかりません。しかし前例はあります。
Huh?
ほら、緑の扉の先に3枚の扉があったでしょう。あのうちの1枚は何者かによってオープンの状態にされていた。あれと同じことですよ。
But that's against the rules.
分かっています。ですが扉を開いたのがゼロボスだったとしたら ルールもへったくれもないのではありませんか。このゲームにおいてはゼロボスこそがゲームマスターのようなものですからね。
つまり四つ葉か天明寺のうちのいずれかがゼロボスだと。
可能性はあります。そう考えれば二人が姿を現さない理由も説明できるかと。
二人はクオークのバングルを持って白の扉の先に進んだ。
If they did, we won't know where they went until the doors opened for the rest of us.
そうなるでしょうね。
This is still all just speculation though. Maybe we should go look for them again. One of us can stay behind so that we don't miss them if they come back.
わかった。それでは。
では私とシグマさんで二人の捜索を。
CD が解放される5分前には戻ってこいよ。あ、そうそう。ディオを連れてくるのを忘れないようにな。
Of course. Pantry? Oh yeah. I still haven't been in there. I mean, actually playing the escape room sequence. This is the
その
pantry.
ようですね。
Well, looks like they're not here.
クオーク君捜索時の二人の担当箇所は赤の扉の先、すなわちこの部屋のはずですが。
Not gonna do us any good to hang around here though. Let's head upstairs. Oh yeah, taking the elevator, I guess. Lounge. Still no one. Temyoji loves scotch so much I thought we might find him here drinking some. It was around that time that I noticed Kay was acting strangely. It was staring at the shelf of alcohol in a way that I probably would have described as blankly if I could have actually seen his eyes. Hey, what's up? You want a drink?
いえ、飲みたいのは山々ですが、私にはこの仮面がありますので。
Right. Sorry, that sucks. Honestly, I'd gotten so used to the suit I'd kind of forgotten you were wearing it. Why the heck did they make you wear that thing anyway? You still don't remember anything?
実は徐々に。
Really? What did you remember?
父のことです。
When did you remember that? When did you remember that, more like? Did it just pop up out of
ふざ
nowhere?
けないでください。私は真面目に。
Ah, yes, it was a joke. When did you remember that? Sorry. So you remembered who your father was. What about your mom?
どうやらいないようです。私には。
Oh, so your dad raised you? Kay stopped for a moment and calmly folded his hands in front of him.
私は父が働く研究施設の中で育てられました。
Imagine him being like that when he was little. And with a zero. And he has a Zero Junior doll of all things.
その施設で働いているのは父一人だけだったので、私は成長するまで父以外の人間を見たことがありませんでした。しかし、何しろ生まれた時からその状況ですから。
He wouldn't allow me to go near him while he was working, but the only times he wasn't working were the times when he was sleeping. As such, the only communication I had was with the education software he'd given me. I suppose I was a fairly expressionless child then. We developed body language to communicate with others, and with no one else to communicate with, I suppose it makes sense. Once I learned to read and write, I began to realize that my situation was not normal. Many of my books mentioned the mother as part of a family, and in several, the mother, father, and children would eat meals together and talk to one another. Soon I found myself longing for a mother of my own, someone who would always be with me, who would scold me if I did something wrong. At night, they would read to me before bedtime. If only I had a mother like that, I thought I would be so happy. So for the first time in my life, I asked my father for something. He had finished working and, as usual, was making his way toward his bedroom when I stopped him and asked for a mother. He looked at me silently for a long moment before finally responding, "Okay." I remember to this day how happy I was at that moment. A few months later, he called me into his laboratory. It was the first time he'd ever done anything like that. My heart was beating quickly as I stepped inside. Standing next to him was a young woman, and my hopes soared. But when he said her name, or rather her ID number, they were dashed. He had given me a robot to play the part of a mother. I didn't want a mother that was just a machine who did what a human told her to. When I told my father that, he looked surprised for the first time in my life. Then he frowned, coughed, and admonished me for being a whiner. He'd never scolded me for anything before. At first I was surprised, then angry. Hot tears streamed down my face. My father ordered the robot to take care of me and shooed us out of his lab. The robot was very convincing, and she smiled and spoke as if she was a real person, but I refused to answer her and locked myself in my room. You can talk to a robot and it will respond, but in the end, you're still talking to a machine, not a person. If that was what I'd wanted, I still had the education software my father had given me. When I ignored the robot as it tried to take care of me, it looked sad. It couldn't really be sad, of course, it was only programmed to look that way. A robot's facade of sadness didn't mean anything to me. After that, I stopped expecting anything from my father. We'd never really spoken to begin with, so it was easy enough for me to make sure we never saw one another. I lived my life as if it didn't even exist. Perhaps it seems strange to you that I continued to live with him, but I never considered leaving. Perhaps in the hidden depth of my heart I longed for a relationship with my father. Everything changed when I was 18. I left my room one morning to find a woman standing outside of it. She was the first human I'd ever seen, apart from my father, and I was understandably surprised. For a moment I thought my father had created a new robot, but when I told her that, she laughed and explained that she had come to help him. As it turned out, she was a very mysterious person. She was much older than I was, but something about the way she behaved was almost girlish. She would tell me stories about the world outside in such a way that I was never sure if she was telling the truth or making up fantastic lies. Ultimately though, the truth didn't matter. I loved her stories. She wasn't helping my father directly with his research, so I spent most of my days with her. Before long, I discovered she'd known my father when he was young. She told me stories of how he'd fallen in love as a younger man, and I began to imagine that the person he'd fallen in love with had been her, and that she was in fact secretly my mother. After she settled in with us, our long-established routine began to change drastically. First, we started to eat together. Before then, I had never shared a meal with anyone in 18 years. She scolded me for my table manners, or more accurately, the lack thereof. If I was going to eat with others, she said I would need to be more polite. Having eaten alone for my entire life, manners had never been something I'd even thought about. My father got in trouble too when he made the mistake of reading through research papers during dinner. The look of surprise and embarrassment on his face made me burst into laughter. I couldn't remember the last time I'd shared a laugh with my father. It might have been the first time. The room we considered our living room changed too. Before it had just been another room, but she made it comfortable. After we finished our dinner, I would sit on the sofa and relax with her and my father. Those times were the ones I cherished the most. For a little while every day, I got the family I'd longed for ever since I was a child. At her suggestion, I started to help with my father's research. He specialized in genetic engineering, and I discovered I had an interest in it as well. Time faded away as I lost myself in research. Now that we were working and studying together, my father and I had a great deal to talk about. For the first time in my life, we began to speak with one another like a father and son. Whenever I impressed him with something I'd learned, I felt a surge of happiness, and it drove me to study even harder. My days felt full, right, and meaningful, but most importantly, I was happy. 4 years passed in the blink of an eye until one day, I happened to overhear my father and the woman speaking in the laboratory. Their tone was serious, so I listened closer, curious to know what they were talking about. That was when I heard her say that she planned to give her life to achieve their goals. It was clear that she wasn't being metaphorical. She would have to die. I was in shock. The research I had thrown myself into would lead to her death. I asked my father to stop his research immediately. He refused to listen. She agreed with him. She told me that she had been prepared for what she had to do since the day she came to our facility. My father had known about it from the beginning as well. Angry and disappointed, I began to investigate what exactly the research I'd been helping with was working toward. Perhaps I thought I could figure out a way to keep her alive. I discovered much more than I'd bargained for. To begin with, I learned that the ultimate success of my father's research would require a good deal of sacrifice. And I also learned that my own existence was just another part of his project. I had been created to function as my father's spare. If he died during his research, I was intended to continue it in his place. I was stunned. I was furious with my father and with her, and even with the research I poured myself into for 4 years. There was only one thing to do: destroy the facility and end my father's horrible research once and for all. I made plans to destroy the main reactor and with it the entire facility, but she saw right through me. My father was livid and locked me in my room until his research was complete. All I could think of was how I might stop him. She did her best to convince me that I had misunderstood, that everything would be fine. As much as I wanted to believe her, I remembered in the back of my mind that she had been the one who pushed me to become involved in my father's research. Had that been an earnest desire to give me something to do with my life, or... Still, I couldn't bring myself to hate her. She had given me a reason to live. Even if she had conspired with my father to mold me into his replacement, the warmth she'd shown me had been real. She'd made me feel as if I had a real family, and that was something I wouldn't have given up for the world. I pleaded with her to leave, but she quietly shook her head. There was someone very special to her, she told me. He saved her life once, and she felt her death would help to repay that favor. She would have liked nothing more than to marry him and live a happy, normal life together, but she couldn't. For his sake, she said, and for the sake of the future she had wanted, she was determined to see my father's research succeed. I realized then that although she was the most important person in my life, there was someone more important than me in hers. She tried to explain that beyond what we could see was a future where no one would have to die, but I refused to listen. What good was a potential future to me? It was what I had now that I wanted. I couldn't stand to think that she would give her life for a man I'd never even seen. So I shut myself off from the world. Perhaps that is why I lost my memory. Kay let out a deep, tired sigh.
すみません。すっかりと長話をしてしまいました。
It's
記
okay.
憶というのはないと不便ですが、戻れば戻ったで面倒なものですね。
So you remember almost everything?
いえ、細かいところはまだ不明のままです。特にここ最近のことは何も。
Huh?
申し訳ありませんが、少し横になってもいいですか？
What's wrong?
具合が悪いのです。あまりにもいっぺんに昔のことを思い出したせいでしょうか。頭が割れるように痛んで。
Are you okay?
しばらく休めばすぐに良くなると思います。
Okay. Take as long as you need. I'll go look for Clover and Tenmyoji
す
myself.
みません。よろしくお願い。
He lowered himself heavily onto the red sofa in the corner of the room. Well, guess I'd better get moving then. I stepped out of the room and nearly ran into Phi. What are you doing? You're supposed to be waiting back in the
分か
warehouse.
ってる。ちょっと様子を見に来ただけだよ。待てど暮らせど誰もやってくる気配がなかったから。その感じだとまだ見つかってないみたいだな。四つ葉と天明寺。K
Yeah.
は
He's in the
別れ
lounge.
ることにしたのか？
Well, not quite. Instead of waiting for my answer, she opened the door to the lounge and walked in.
おい、どうしたんだ、K。
I guess he's not feeling too well. He said he wanted to rest for
大
a
丈夫
bit.
なのか？
I think so. We should leave him alone right now, though. Remember, there's a real person inside that suit. I'm sure he's just tired.
疲れ。シグマ、お前の方はどうなんだ？顔に疲労感がにじみ出てるぞ。3日2晩履き続けた靴下みたいになってる。
Really? Well, I guess I'd be lying if I said I wasn't a little exhausted. I mean, all of a sudden I wake up trapped into a weird-ass game and then dead bodies start turning up. Honestly, I'm amazed I've managed to hold on to my sanity for this long. Just about everything here makes absolutely zero sense. the more I try and figure any of it out, the more I feel like my brain's just going to melt and run out of my ears. You know what I'm talking about, right? We managed to figure out who the killer was, but there's still 100 other questions we have no idea about. Where the hell are we? Why are we even here? And what's this whole Nunari game thing for? And what is Zero Senior up to? Hell, how about who Zero Senior is? The rabbit said he was one of us, but... Do you think it's Dio?
さあ
Besides, we still don't know why Dio killed them. He said he was ordered to do it, but... And there was more too. What about the old lady? Who is she? What's her deal? Hell, what are any of our deals? I don't know jack shit about anybody here. I don't even know anything about you, Fi.
おいよせよ私のことを疑ってるのか
No, that's not it.
私はお前と同じように12月の25日に
She trailed off. You heard that, right?
ああ確かに聞こえた通路の方からだ
Let's go have a look. Maybe they got on the elevator.
ボタンを押してみよう扉がすぐに開かなかったらエレベーターは今
Someone rode on the elevator. Let's go. How much left? Which way? Where do you think they went?
緑の扉
Why?
この扉の先には治療室があるそしてあの部屋のポットの中にはクオークとディオが
So?
気になるだろう二人が無事かどうか
They're fine. Tenmyoji or Clover probably made that noise. Well, maybe both of them. But I don't think they'd hurt Quark or
言
Dio.
い切れるかディオはローバの殺害については犯行を認めたがアリスとルナをやったのは自分ではないと言っていたもしもその言葉が本当だとしたら
Are you serious? You're gonna believe him?
無事なら無事でそれでいいんだ念のため確かめておきたいだけなんだよ
Alright, fine. We headed to the first pod. I cracked open the top and lifted it back. There was Quark, sound asleep. See?
ああ確かに杞憂だったのかもしれんなディオの方はどうだ
Let's open his. Yeah, he wasn't banging on it or anything. What the hell?
シグマ脈を
I think there's no point. He looks pretty dead to me. It was pointless to check his pulse. He was obviously dead, but I did it anyway. Yeah, he's dead.
見ろポット内の酸素濃度が 0% になっている
Then that means he asphyxiated? But
誰か
why?
がこの装置を操って酸素濃度を下げたんだろ
Who?
うとにかくこのことをケンに知らせに行こうほら
Without waiting for me to follow, Fi turned and ran off. I took a deep breath and followed. You need the bracelet, by the way. Dio's bracelet. Fi and I burst into the lounge and ran up to Kay. Kay, wake up! Something's happened! When he didn't move, I grabbed him by his shoulders and shook. He twitched and quickly sat up.
何か
We explained about how we'd found Dio dead and how it looked like he'd died of asphyxiation. It appeared that someone had reduced the oxygen level of his spot to 0.
そんな、なぜあの老婆とアリスさんとルナさん3人なのにその殺人犯であるはずの彼が
The only people who could have done it are Clover and Tenmyoji.
あるいはクオークという可能性も。
What? No! That's impossible. Are you suggesting Quark woke up, opened his spot from the inside, killed Dio, and then went back to sleep?
あくまでも可能性の話だよ。
Yeah, but to hell with your possibilities.
考えられないこともないと言ったまでだ。
でしたらファイさん大変申し上げにくいのですがあなたにも可能性はあるのでは
私に？
そうです。私とシグマさんが B 階の倉庫を出て行った後なら
おいおい、冗談はその見てくれだけにしてくれ。私はずっと B 階の倉庫で四つ葉と天明寺が来るのを待っていたんだ。だがいつまで経っても誰も来ないからしびれを切らして A 階へ。するとこのラウンジの前でばったりとシグマに出くわして。
She went on to explain about the sound we'd heard.
なるほど、物音ですか。だとしたらやはり四つ葉さんと天明寺さんが犯人という可能性がの
K とシグマは2人を捜索している間、
ええ、そうです。
片時も離れたことはなかった。
Nope.
いずれにせよ今はじっくりと考えている時間はなさそうです。
Oh crap. We've only got 7 minutes until the primary doors open.
やむをえん B 階の倉庫に向かおう。もしかしたら四つ葉と天明寺はすでにあそこに行っているかもしれないし。
ところでディオさんのバングル版
Is what?
バングル？
やはり回収してないんですね。ディオさんのバングルは緑のそろばん。一方私とファイさんは
Yeah, my thoughts exactly from earlier. You should have taken it right away.
そうか、ふっかりしていた。ディオのバングルがないと私と K は白の第二扉を開けないんだな。
そういうことになります。
Then we need to hurry. We'll drop by the treatment center on the way back and grab the bracelet.
何も3人で行くことはないでしょう。バングルは私が拾ってきますからお二人は先に下の倉庫に向かってください。
I mean, in the current situation, it's not a good idea to separate,
あ、そうそう。
to split up.
その前にこれをお渡ししておかなければ。
The yellow pair bracelets? Were these Alice and Luna's?
ええ、この2つのバングルがないと青のそろばんであるしですから。さあどうぞ受け取ってください。
I grabbed the bracelets and shoved them into my pocket.
よし、それじゃあ行こう。
Shit, they're not
する
here.
と K が言ったように
With Quark's
あるい
bracelet?
は
Or what? Oh, come on, man. You better not give me that maybe they're already dead crap. I got enough of it from Dio. You've got to be kidding me. This isn't funny, Phi. If you're right, then UK, Quark, and I are the only people still alive in here.
私だって2人は生きていると。だが
We heard the noise and turned. Should be K. Ah, yeah, that's him.
お待たせしました。
ディオのバングルは
それがもちろん回収はしてきたんですが、
It's broken, isn't it?
まあ見ていただくのが一番早いでしょう。これがポットの中に転がっていた。
Yeah, I sort of remembered that. I don't remember why it is, but I remember that at least. What the hell?
おそらくディオさんを殺害した犯人が壊したものと思われます。
But why? There's no
わかりま
point.
せん。しかし推測することなら
カラードドアが開放されました。カラードドア閉鎖まで残り5分です。
バングルがこの状態では CD の認証をクリアすることはできないでしょう。
すると私と K は
Oh no. Shit! You're gonna...
時間が来たらあそこにある3枚の扉は自動的に閉鎖される。その時誰かがこの倉庫に残ってたらペナルティーが課せられることになっちゃうんだうさ。
なるほど、犯人の狙いはそれか。そいつはこのゲームのルールを利用して間接的に私とケイを殺そうと、そのためにデューのバングルを破壊したんだな。
ええ、そう考えるのが。
How can you be so calm? In 5 minutes you're gonna be...
シグマ、お前は先にさっきケイからもらったバングルがあるだろう。あれを持っていればお前だけは第二扉を開くことができる。だから
Fuck that! You know I can't just ditch you guys like
し
that.
かしこの場に留まっていれば。
You think I don't know that? But what kind of a monster am I if I just leave you here to die? Ah, god damn it! This was bad. What was I going to do? I needed to calm down. Just calm down. Calm down and think. There had to be a way to save them. There had. But Clover is the one who has it, right? But it's Clover who has the injection gun. Of course, the antidote. I didn't have time to explain. I took off running toward the exit.
Oi, Sigma!
Ani-chan! Yeah. Clover's big brother. See here, I'll be right back. I bolted out of the warehouse toward the treatment room. I think Dio put it in his pockets. Come on, come on, come on. Please still have it. Sweat was pouring down my face, but I didn't bother to wipe it off. There wasn't time. I dug frantically through Dio's coat until... Oh, he still had it in this timeline? Aha! Found it. Oh. There's only one dose. The injection gun uses the whole bottle at once. Shit! I can't save both of them.
カラードドア閉鎖まで残り1分です。
1 minute? Shit! I spun around and shot out of the treatment center. But besides, you won't be able to use it on Kei. He's wearing the armor.
2、1、カラードドア。
No, you gotta be kidding me!
Sigma.
There was a sharp, quick pain in my wrist, barely even noticeable. I couldn't feel anything flowing into my veins, but I knew it was there. First would be the anesthetic Soporil. I blinked and my vision started to blur. When I tried to think, it felt like my mind had been stuffed with cotton. My legs began to wobble, then gave out entirely as I crumpled to the floor. But what about them? They should be feeling the exact same thing. No, I couldn't fall asleep. I had to give one of them the antidote before my bracelet injected me with the tube of Curarin. With every ounce of strength I could muster, I forced my eyes back open. Kei and Phi lay limp on the floor in front of me. In my right hand, I could feel the injector gun with its precious cargo. I could only pull the trigger once. Who was I going to choose? Phi or Kei? No, what was I thinking? There was only one answer. Fine, I didn't even have a choice. After all, Kay's entire body was covered in an impenetrable metal. I'm sorry, Kay. I summoned up as much energy as I could and dragged myself toward Fi. After what felt like an eternity, I was finally within arm's reach. With no time to waste, I pressed the gun to her arm and pulled the trigger. I injected you with neostigmine. It's a type of cholinesterase inhibitor. It's the antidote to the muscle relaxant. Because I can't use the injection gun on Kay. It'd never get through the metal. Heh. Guess you've got a point. Honestly, didn't even cross my mind. Hey, come on. Is that any kind of thing to say to somebody who's about to die? How about something more tender? Her words slurred and slowed and her eyes fluttered closed. She wasn't dead, of course. I could hear the faint sound of her breathing and see her chest rise and fall. Good. Fi's gonna be alright. But Kay? I looked over in his direction. That was when I noticed it. Open. There's a hole here on the back of your head. Yeah, it looks like you insert something. It says open, so maybe if you put some kind of key in there. Wait, then he... But when could he have... It's empty. Was there something in there before? Hold on. But what if he'd lied? Could Kay have taken the key? How he got in it didn't really matter anymore. What did matter was that Kay had been able to remove his armor. And he had. Holy shit, then that would mean Dio's killer is... I coaxed as much strength as I could from my increasingly lethargic body and crawled toward Kay. Kay, wake up! Come on, talk to me! I grabbed his shoulder and shook him until he finally shifted and spoke. I just need to know one thing. Did you kill Dio? You weren't sleeping, were you? After I left, you took off your armor. You didn't want to go the same way I had, so you took the other door. After you went the long way around through the warehouse and the crew quarters, you headed for the elevator. Why did he break the bracelet though? Because that causes him to die. Or maybe in the struggle? I don't know. I bumped into Fi and we went back to the lounge to check on you. We saw you. Or we saw your armor, I guess. By then, you would have been out of it. While we were in the lounge, you went to the treatment room and killed Dio. You must have turned off the oxygen to his pod, although you probably didn't stick around to make sure he died. I'm betting you were in a hurry to get back before Fi and I noticed something was up. Once you got back to floor A, you needed us out of the lounge, so you made a noise in the hall to lure us out. Then you ran around and took the long way back to the lounge, so you could enter through the rear door. Ah. Oh ho! Once you were there, you put your suit on again and waited for us. As soon as we found Dio's body, we did exactly what you'd expected. Okay, wake up, something's happened. You pretended to wake up very disoriented and confused. What is it? Come on, Kay, I'm almost out of time. Did you kill Dio?
その通りです。私が
Why?
あの男のことが許せなかったからです。
I know why. It's for killing the old lady. The old lady is the woman from his memories.
彼は私の一番大切な人の命をだから
Who did he kill?
殺されたあの老婆のことです。彼女は私にとって母のような、私に生きる意味を教えてくれた。
Wait, are you saying?
そうです。私が18の時にこの施設にやってきた。
Wow, hold on. What do you mean here?
シグマさん、
He grew up in this facility.
残念ですが、もう最後に一つだけ、実はある方からこれから言うことを必ずあなたにそうお願いされていてよろしいですか。とても重要なことです。決して。
Forget? He wasn't making sense. I was about to die. How on earth would I be remembering anything for more than a few
も
seconds?
しも太陽を食らう
Ah!
相当の獅子を
The password to the computer, the lion with two heads.
この文字列を
It's the password.
MILKEVOLI
Okay, got it. But I don't have the ID though. What the hell? Hey, Kay! Who told you to tell me this? No! Who are you? Show me! Show me who you really are! I grabbed a hold of Kay's mask and tore it off. What? No, that's impossible! That face. It's my face! I felt a sharp pain in my left wrist and my body collapsed unceremoniously. The second drug, tubocurarin. My vision began to blur and my head felt unnaturally heavy. This is the K ending. The world faded away and my consciousness slipped down into the cold, dark waters of nothingness. So, we know who Kay is now. Well, sort of. He grew up in the facility, and he has the same face as the hero, as Sigma. Why? But he also said that his father created him, so he's like a clone or something. His father engineered him so that should he fail, he would take his place to see the project through to its completion or something like that. So that's where we stand as far as Kay is concerned. He grew up in the facility, and the old woman was like a mother to him. But there's not much else actually that you know about Kay for the time being anyway. He grew up in the facility, and I guess the reason he was so happy to go on the ride in the rec room was perhaps because this is something that he used to ride when he was little. That's probably the reason. And so he grew up with a robot to take care of him or something like that. So probably a robot like those from the Golem Bay. A robot that would have looked human. Obviously, I know who that is, but I'm not gonna say. I think I can skip this, right? Yeah, I don't have to watch the credits all the way to the end. This is the K ending. So that's 3 out of the 9 important endings now. Well, I have the password to the computer here now, but I still don't have the idea. This is something you have to get from somewhere else. Unfortunately. This one, 5 minutes of life. Can I go through that one now or not? No. I still can't, apparently. Yeah, okay. No, I can't. Not yet. Well, there's not much choice. Let's go back here, I suppose. Which... Oh, no, shit. Hold on. That way. So I have to go back here and betray. You really want me to betray Luna?
もしも我々の選択が強力で、我々の BP からは3-2はいくつだ、シグマ。
What kind of an idiot do you think I am? It's 1, obviously.
その通り、BP が1になったら、だから。
Wait, what do you mean by it's over?
投票の締め切りまで残り30秒です。
いいから早くしろ。
You're hiding something. Yeah, you've been suspicious from the get-go. I mean, how did you know my name? Or how about when we found out that old lady's body? You didn't even blink. Almost like you knew she would be here. Look, I don't want to believe it, but are you?
わかった。お前がやらないなら私が。
Don't think so. I'm not gonna move until you give me some answers. If I don't do anything, it'll just spoil air life for us anyway. So let's hear it. What are you hiding? What's it's over supposed to mean?
投票の締め切りまで残り10秒です。9、8、7、6、5、4、3、2。
BP が0以下になれば死ぬ。そういう意味だ。
1。
I have no choice anyway here. If I want to explore that other part of the story.
第1ラウンド終了。結果は倉庫内のディスプレイに表示されます。お疲れ様でした。アンビデックスゲートを開放します。
As Faye and I stepped out of the AB room, I could see the others running toward the monitor, shoving and pushing to get closer. Tenmyoji was left behind, his footsteps a slow, heavy plod. What had happened to make him like that? Seeing the old woman dead. I think you can already guess who the old woman is, really. From knowing who Tenmyoji is and seeing him upset the way that he is. Were you telling the truth? If our BP hit 0, do we
私の
really...
言葉を信じたからこそお前は裏切りを選んだのだろう。安心しろ。それが正しい選択だ。
You better not have lied to me, so I choose
嘘
betray.
か誠かはゼロが教えてくれるだろう。
0?
おーいシグマくんファイくん何してるんだよ。結果発表始めちゃうよ。
だそうだ。行くぞシグマ。
Hey! What do you mean 0 is gonna tell me? Hey, Phi, hold on! Damn it!
揃ったみたいだね。おいじゃあ早速だけどアンビダックスゲーム第1ラウンドお結果発表。皆さん画面にご注目ください。
Yeah, Key and Clover betrayed Alice. No change there. Right. Lots of people with 6 points this time around.
というわけで結果発表は以上なんだうさ。
Gakuji.
各自バングルの数字を確かめてほしいんだうさ。
シグマさん、これは一体どういうことですか？みんなで3回協力を選べば一緒に脱出することができるのに、2点かける3回で6点。最初の BP は3だから、なのに
I hung my head. There was no way I could look her in the eye and try to explain what I'd done.
私が裏切りを選べってな。そんな3回よりも早く脱出できる方法がある。2回裏切りを成功させれば3点かける2回で6点だ。すると AB ゲーム2回目にして BP が9に。
Yeah, assuming you can still find someone that you can betray and who will still vote ally though. Which is unlikely. It's a bad plan.
分かっていますよ。だから誰よりも早く脱出するためにあなたたちは裏切りを選んだんでしょ？
いや、誤解するな。そういうわけではない。私は少しでも有利にゲームを進めるために。
有利に進めてどうしようって言うんです？
最終的にはみんなで一緒に脱出を。
嘘ですよ。信じられるわけないじゃないですか。
Their eyes met for a long moment, but all I could see in Luna's was sadness and disappointment. Fi opened her mouth, then shut it again and looked away. I was about to apologize to Luna when...
ちょっとどういうこと？
アリス、ごめん。まさかアリスが協力を選ぶなんて思わなかったの。
Liar. I mean, she's your friend. How could you believe that she would betray you?
私が四つ葉相手に裏切りを選ぶわけないでしょ。
私も最初はそう思ったんだけど。
K が裏切りを選ぶように言ったのね。
ええ、アリスさんは間違いなく
だから四つ葉がいるのにそんなことするわけないでしょ。
ではお聞きしますが、私たちが裏切りを選択するとは全く考えませんでしたか？あなたは四つ葉さんが裏切りに投票するとは考えないでしょう。しかし私であったらどうでしょうか。自分で言うのもなんですが、この状況で顔を隠した人間を信用するのは難しい。私がアリスさんの立場でしたら相手が裏切りを出す可能性を考えます。
それはでも四つ葉がいるもの。
もしも私が実力行使に出たら四つ葉さんには抵抗できないでしょう。私はアリスさんがそう考えて裏切りを選ぶのではないかと考えました。
だから自分も裏切りを選んだってこと？
ええ。
K からそう言われて私もそうかもしれないと思って。
とりあえず話は分かったわ。
本当にごめんね。
私からも謝ります。大変申し訳ありませんでした。
とにかく過ぎたことを言っても仕方がないわ。次の AB ゲームで挽回すればいいだけのことだし。
Yeah, by betraying someone. That was when I finally noticed Theo Corkington Yoji. Same argument, I guess.
一つだけ忠告しておこう。そのクソガキはただもんじゃないぞ。人を欺くことにかけては天才かもしれん。お前らがどんな関係にあるのかは知らんが、あまり気を緩めない方が身のためだ。いいか、そのガキを侮るなよ。
It looked like things hadn't gone as planned for the other teams either. Nonetheless, we all seem to have reached some sort of truth.
ねえゼロ、次のラウンドはいつ行われるの？
We've already heard that one like 5 to 6 times by now already. It's the same scene. He's gonna say, yeah, you die.
9の扉については人数1人でもいいし、その通り。だから正しい組み合わせの1人だろうと。
Do these things even come off? Yeah, blah blah blah. It's the same explanation all over again. Yeah, you die if your BP reach 0.
もしも無理に外そうとしたり、ルール違反を犯。ああ、そうそう。あ、当事者にとっては。
次のラウンド？
どういう意味？
わからないかな。
Yeah, he's gonna explain that there needs to be multiple rounds to the AB game, blah blah blah. Yeah, it's the whole rules of the Nunari game being explained all over again, and then that the rabbit leaves and so on and so forth. Okay. Just want to check that I didn't miss anything important back here. Ah, yeah, okay. That sounds gross. I don't really want to think about that. Yeah, okay.
これから CD の第一扉が開くまで
Yeah, looks like about 42 minutes.
とにかく他に通風口とかダストシュートとか、もしかしたらゼロの見落としてる場所があるかもしれないし。
賛成です。こんなところでじっとしていても仕方がありません。やれるだけのことはやって、それでもどうにもならなければ例の扉へ。
では別れて探索することにしよう。集合時間は CD の第一扉が開く5分前、場所は同じく CD の第一扉前ということで。
There were none. After some nods and mumbling, they split up and moved off to investigate. And then I get to choose which rooms I want to investigate first. Then Sigma right now is going to go about explaining how he got abducted, as usual. And you get to the point where he gets to pick which room he wants to investigate first. Let's pick the infirmary first. How's it going? You guys find anything?
いや、まだ何も。
Oh.
この部屋は私とアリスさんと四葉さんで徹底的に調べ尽くしましたからね。おそらく隠し通路のようなものは見つからないと思いますよ。
Why are you back here then?
いえ、あの女性のことが気になったものですから。本当に誰がこんなひどいことを。
今のところ判明している事実から考えると、
ファイさん、どうして
勘違いするな。私はただ今のところ判明している事実。
Yeah, but that's kind of the same explanation they already had anyway.
内容も変わる。
We were so busy earlier that I never got to ask, but do any of you know who she is?
さあ、見覚えのない顔だな。
Well, we know now that Kay knows her, but probably doesn't remember yet at this point in the story who she is.
僕も知らない。
私も心当たりはありと言っても、私は記憶を失っているので、
まだ何も思い出さないの？
ええ、残念ながら。
You better be telling the truth about this amnesia
シ
stuff.
グマさんまで私は。
Well, so far it's the same thing all over again.
さあ、
いや、私はここに
It's the
残る
same
よ。
dialogue I had yesterday at the start of the
そうです
stream.
か。では私のシグマさんはどちらに行かれるおつもりで？
If anything, this is the... No, at the end of the stream yesterday, sorry, this is the scene that was playing out when I stopped, because I stopped right there, with the lounge being the last one that I had to check yesterday. I was thinking I might go over to the crew quarters, and he's going for the lounge, so I will see him in the lounge afterwards.
失礼します。
There's Tenmyoji.
何しに来た？
Hey, come on, man, don't be like that. We aren't enemies, are we?
どうだかな？
What happened to you, Tenmyoji? You've been acting weird ever since we found that lady's
そうか
body.
の？気のせいではないか？
Yeah, that's the same dialogue as yesterday, too. As far as I can tell, anyway. Let's check
なん
here.
だシグマもいたんだ。
Did you not want me
別
here?
に悪くないけど天明寺さんしかいないのかと思ってたから。
このケビンのある区画には私と四葉さんと天明寺さんの3人でやってきたんです。それで別れて室内を捜索しようってことになって。
Huh. Makes sense. So, you find anything? What? Which
も
one?
ちろん何もない方の。
What about you? Anything suspicious?
特にかまあこの建物
Yeah, same dialogue again. The I part good, but you're gonna have to give me a little to convince me. I'll listen zero.
知って私とアリスが知り合いの。
2人は
Yeah, okay. Let's go. This is the same. What? Only the lounge left? Besides, there were plenty of more immediate problems that needed my attention. I sighed and filed my questions away to be dealt with later. I needed to focus. There was only one room I hadn't visited yet. Let's see if this is going to be completely different or not.
ああ、シグマ、いいところに来てくれたわね。
このラウンジを最初に調べたのは確か
Yeah, I was. Fi, Luna, and I were the first into
その
this room.
時、どこか怪しいところは見つからなかった？
秘密の抜け道が隠されてそうな場所
You really think that's the kind of detail I would have neglected to
Joe,
mention? He says the same
what?
thing. It's the same lines of dialogue again. Well, I mean, everything about this room is out of the ordinary.
これは？
Oh, yeah, the...
私も同じ。なんだか体がぎこちないのよね。
Yeah, about how their body doesn't feel right and how they were not abducted at the same time, all of them.
とにかく記事を読
Yeah, the paper, the article about the Radical Six. I mean, even if we're safe in here, our friends and families are still out there.
心配だわ。また？
Yeah, same thing again. Ah, yeah, they were running out of time. And so am I, actually. I'm gonna have to end the stream very shortly. I just want to go as far as starting the room escape sequence so that next time I play, I can start with that. Yeah, okay, they opened.
一体何をしていたんだ。謝って
Sorry.
済む問題じゃん。人の命がかかってるんだぞ。
まあ間に合ったんだからいいじゃねえか。
よくない。よくないぞ、ティオ。お前は黄色のペア版だ。パートナーは一体誰だと思う？
さあ誰だっけ？
貴様。
まあまあファイさん、ひとまず落ち着いてください。今は争っている時ではありません。
そうだね。 CD の第一扉はすでに開放されちゃってるし、早く誰と誰が組んでどの扉に入るのかを決めなくちゃ。
忌々しいパートナーと組んでしまったものだ。
So how should we pair up?
前と同じように。
So Luna will not want to go with me. Tenmyoji will not want to go with me, and blah blah blah. I think I'm gonna have to go with Fi and Dio on this one. I think.
考えられうる組み合わせの数は
The options Fi laid out for us were the following. Yeah, Phi and Dio. Going through the red door with K, I guess. Alice and I, Cyan, would pair up with Luna, Yellow, and go through the green door. Yeah, but I can't do that one here because... I know it's... yeah, it has to be Alice and I guess. Okay, well that can't be that one. Option B... Sigma and Alice with K through the blue door, but nobody would want that or something like that. Clover, Sigma, and Alice through the red door. Okay. Yeah, it's gonna be this one this time. Alice and I, Cyan, and Clover, Cyan would pair up and go through the red door. Tenryuji and Quark, Magenta would pair up with K and blah 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 blah. So this is the combination I couldn't get a while ago. I already tried to go through that door, but I couldn't. I think I know which one it is. It's the room that looks like a garden or something. It appears to be on the outside, but it's fake or something like that. It's meant to look like it's on the outside, but it's not.
私はもう K と組むのは嫌。さっきの AB ゲームで懲りたわ。
おや、嫌われて。俺は組むんだったらルナが。
次の AB ゲームで
Need someone gullible for the next round.
そこは黙っとけ。お前は俺とペアだろ。
だからといって味方だと思われるのは心外だ。
パイさんは先ほど私に対して裏切り、そしてディオさんも。
おいおい、勘違いすんな。
It's not good for her indeed.
あれはクオークが勝手に。
ディオ、いい加減にしろよ。
とにかく俺とファイが次の立ってるな。お前の BP は今1だろ。もしお前が協力を選び、俺たちが
マイナス1、つまり死ぬということになりますね。
言いにくいがそういうことだ。そこまでして俺たちは先に脱出したいとは思わんよ。なあファイ。
ああ。
Yeah, but you can't really trust Dio's word, though.
わかりました。それでは私は。
Luna, are you sure about this?
覚悟を決めました。
するとわしとクオークのペア、アリスは K とは組みたくないようじゃから。
ええ、そうね。
じゃあ私はまたアリスと組めるんだ。賛成だよ。さっきの AB ゲームで私アリスにひどいことしちゃったし。
Yeah, you'd better make it up to her.
失われた信頼取り戻したい
Make
か
up
ら。
for it, yeah.
ならばパターン C 同色のペア版とソロ版、シグマとアリスは四つ葉と組んで。
Yeah, we get it. Get to the
カラ
point.
ードドア閉鎖まで残り10秒です。
If there were any objections, there was no time for them.
よし、行こう。
The announcer's voice filled the room as we ran for our doors.
3、2、1、0から。
And we went through the red door. Huh. Is this a dead end?
右と左と、まあ扉は3枚あるけど。
この装置は何かしら。
レバーがついてるけど。
シグマ、下げてみてくれる？
Sure thing. It's obviously gonna be one I haven't done yet, so... Huh, well that's interesting.
開いたね。
That seems kind of weird. I mean, why just that one? What about the other two?
まあ細かいことはいいじゃない。そこに道がある限り、私たちは先に進むだけよ。さあ、行きましょう。
Without waiting for a response, Alice strode off toward the open door. Clover and I hurried to follow. Pantry? Ah no, it's not the one that I had in mind then. So we're going through the pantry. But that's gonna be for next time though. As soon as the sequence starts playing, I will
すごいね。
I will end the stream and save. Wow, this is
あんなにも
amazing.
大量の下着、一体誰が履くんだろう。
Underwear? What?
だってこの棚に保管されてるのみんなパンティーなんでしょ。
Why? Because it says pantry?
だから
panties.
ほら部屋の扉にそう書いてあったじゃん。
近いわよ。
四つ葉。あれはパンティじゃなくて。
It said pantry.
パントリー？
食料庫って意味よ。
It's where you keep food.
そうだったんだ。
Her face had turned an especially amusing shade of red. What do you think that thing
貯水
is?
タンクじゃない？
Water storage
た
tank.
っぷりと水が蓄えられてるんだね。
一方棚の方に保管されてるのはおそらくパンティじゃなくてパン等のはず。
So just a whole bunch of
だ
food,
とす
huh?
るとこの施設は
It looks like you could live here for quite a
だと
while.
思うわ。
Then what do you think this place is for?
もしかしたら感染者の隔離施設なのかも。
教
What?
えたでしょ？ラジカル6の話。
やっぱりあのウイルスの話は本当だったんだよ。
You're saying that the reason they've got all this food and water is so that they can keep infected people here? Or more like people who are not infected? That's ridiculous. I'm not infected with some weird ass disease. I don't want to spend the rest of my life locked up in a metal
私
box.
だって嫌よ。たとえ食料があっても下着の替えがないなんて許せないもの。
そういう問題っていうかいい加減忘れてほしいんだけど。
Right, well, we need to search this room, so let's get started. And with that, that's gonna be all from me for today. So let's save. And I'm gonna say good night, everyone. I'll be back tomorrow night for more of those adventures. Thanks for watching. Take care and see you tomorrow.